Hey everybody, so we're just about to get started here. I've got Ryan and, you know, myself, Ryan. But those are the two Ryans from Pixelscopic, and we are going to play some Delver's Drop while talking about it for about a half hour here. But first things first, I need to know if the audio levels are actually good, so I'm going to boot up the correct screen here. And I need you guys to let me know if you can hear the game, and if the Ryans would be so nice to talk, if they could, if you could let me know if you hear them as well.
Testing.
Yeah,
One,
basically,
two,
that's good enough.
Okay.
So again, if you want to chat with me, because the YouTube chat is woefully inadequate, feel free to tweet me on Twitter at NorthernLionLP, @NorthernLionLP. And I've actually got TweetDeck, finally, so it updates automatically. So I mean, it's privileged information for me, but I can see the chat live, as opposed to everybody else who cannot. Unfortunately for you guys. Audio sounds fine, just a bit of echo. Other Ryans are too quiet. That's my bad. It all sounds good. All good. You're a little loud. Everything else is good. You know, you get variable feedback sometimes. Alright, let's try this again. Can I get the Ryans to say hello again?
Hello.
And hello?
Hey, this is Ryan Baker.
Sound balance seems good. Just make sure your coffee maker's off. It's actually on right now. We're probably going to hear some beeping in a second. You're good. Ryans are a little low. You could just lower yourself. The other Ryans are quiet. I mean, I don't know why you guys are picking a fight with these guys. It's very nice of them to come on the stream.
I could move my mic closer to my face.
Nah, I think it's all on my end. I've just got to adjust some sliders. Ryan and Ryan are a little quiet, but Ryan sounds just fine. This is the kind of shit I have to deal with on a daily basis.
Yeah, just turn everything up. Just turn it all up.
Everybody thinks they're comedians. So I can't really see how the stream is doing right now. Again, if you're gonna chat with me live, make sure to do so at Twitter, twitter.com/NorthernLionLP. Again, because the YouTube chat is terrible. How about like the video quality right now? Let me know if the video quality is good, and we should be able to get started basically right on time here.
Looks pretty good to me.
Yeah, it might be a little framey, but that's not the game itself. That's just my kind of recording setup. For me, it's running in a glorious, smooth frame rate, but not everyone can be so lucky, I guess.
Yeah, no, it looks okay. Looks okay on my end. So.
All right, cool. Just gonna check Twitter for the last time quickly. It's good. How's your day going? Crank everyone to the max. Your video is decently clear. The others are still low. 334 episodes of Isaac. Holy crap! That's not the time. Marko Djordjevic. Isn't there a better way to chat? I mean, also with other people. Yeah, it's called Twitch, but unfortunately, let's not get into that. Alright, so I think this is going to be good. Let's do kind of the closest thing to an official start that I have. So, hey everybody, and welcome to the Northern Lion Live Super Show. The March 4th, 2013 edition, not 2012 as I originally posited. Although, you know, if you're a time traveler, you're welcome just as much as the average person. So we're going to be doing a little bit of a variety show today. I'm going to be playing some Delver's Drop, which you might have seen on the channel recently. And for special guests, I actually have Ryan Baker and Ryan Burrell from Pixelscopic. So introduce yourselves.
Hey, I'm Ryan Baker. I'm the vision director at Pixelscopic. I do all of the painting, artwork, a lot of the animation.
And I'm Ryan Burrell, and I do the UI and scripting, and I'm responsible for some of these fiendishly probably bad rooms that he's going to play through today. So.
Did you design the ghosts?
No, that was Kobe, our rogue programmer, that took over the AI on those. So yeah.
All right, so I can blame him, but I'm actually playing. Kobe sent me an updated version from the one that I played in the video, so the ghost AI has been tweaked a little bit, and I'm hoping it's not going to be as impossible as it used to be, because those ghosts ruined probably like 80% of my runs that I played this weekend.
Yeah, we talked about that. He's like, see, it's a pattern, you know. You've got to watch the pattern. He's like, you know, once you know it, they're easy. I'm like, no, they're not.
Pretty difficult, but I mean,
good idea, but yes.
If I could find them, they're fairly easy to hit, but they disappear a little too quickly for me. It's weird because I'm used to playing these, you know, roguelike games or games with roguelike elements. I don't know if you guys are super sticklers for the roguelike definition that a lot of people are.
Oh, not really.
Good. But yeah, like normally it starts out with like a gentle curve, and I think the first time I booted up the game, I ran into a room with like 4 ghosts in it, and it was like, okay, well, I guess that's the end of this run for me.
Yeah.
So this is a pretty exciting day for you guys. Actually, I guess it's been a pretty exciting weekend in general. When I first got in contact with you guys, or when we got in contact officially, you were at about 50,000 out of 75,000 on your Kickstarter campaign, and that was on like Saturday. And now, as of today, probably just a few hours ago, actually, you crossed the $75,000 threshold.
Yeah. What you had posted, I think, in conference chat, if I look at the timestamp, it was 2:14 Central Time that we hit funding.
Time.
So
like noon my time, I guess. But you know, we've got people watching this from all over the world, so I don't know. Recently.
Yeah. Well, and honestly, you know, thank you for your coverage and to anyone who's watching this stream and backed us, because I mean, basically, well, a bunch of things hit on Saturday, like both your video and our Kotaku article, and we did a little live stream that probably had 5 viewers. So between all of those things and yeah, I mean, it's actually been a blast the last few days.
Yeah, I've noticed you guys, like, starting on Saturday, I saw, well, obviously, my video, and then the Kotaku article hit, and then it was yesterday or today that, like, Epic Name Bro, who's another somewhat famous YouTuber, posted another video of it, and, like, everything just sort of seemed to snowball out of control.
Yeah, for sure. So, it's been amazing, actually.
Yeah, so, and that's a big deal on Kickstarter in particular for people who don't know, because the difference between, like, Kickstarter and Indiegogo is that on Indiegogo, I think you get your funding even if you don't hit your goal, but on Kickstarter, it's kind of like an all-or-nothing deal.
yeah, Indiegogo I think actually has two options where they have the Kickstarter model, if you will, but then they have the, I don't even know what they call it, but yeah, the, you know, you get whatever you get, but there's some other caveat to it. I don't really remember, but yeah.
Right, so now we're actually just, oh god, there's one more ghost. I don't know if you saw, I don't think I've ever seen that room before with the switches, where when you hit the switch, the, like, 1,000 enemies come after you. God damn you, ghost! But, so now we're in, like, stretch goal territory, basically. So I actually meant to ask you guys, I mean, before we get into stretch goals, I guess we should just go, yeah, I'm sure you guys have, like, a basic mission statement or, like, marketing statement that you have when you're talking to people about Delver's Drop. So why don't you hit me up with that, and in particular talk about what's going to be in, like, the full-featured version of the build, because we are playing very much a pre-alpha version right now.
Okay, well, yeah, I mean, I guess starting from the beginning, for anyone who doesn't know, it's a 2D action RPG inspired by 8 and 16-bit era games, most obviously kind of linked to the past, and the other Zelda games, Ys series. I mean, we have a lot of inspirations. We're probably going to write an article on that soon, but we're incorporating a lot of roguelike elements, so we're going to have randomized dungeons. The mode that you're showing right now, of course, is what we're calling endless drop mode, which isn't a full representation of the final game. It's just kind of a sequence of rooms, basically a survival mode, but the final game will have big continuous dungeons, you know, 10 to 20 rooms in a single floor, and those rooms will be kind of combined out of random sets of pre-designed rooms with kind of randomized elements inside of them.
Yeah, and there's some rooms that have almost, I wouldn't necessarily call it like a puzzle mechanic, but some rooms have like specific quests that you have to accomplish before you can actually go down to the next floor. Yeah. I'm guessing those are going to be more of the pre-designed ones, and the other ones are just going to be combat focused, like killing all the enemies.
Sure, yeah, and we've got, and I mean, like you'd said, like, you know, what this is still very, very early, and it's because a lot of time has been going into the actual technology, you know, that powers all this stuff, so we're still, you know, a little light on content, so, you know, there's really basically two types of stuff in what you're playing right now, which are the combat rooms that you mentioned, and then the sort of puzzle rooms, which right now essentially consist of, you know, hit the switch and then, you know, the whole down opens, so,
yeah.
But we're gonna have more, you know, set piece rooms, obviously, you know, boss rooms and that sort of thing. They're one of the other things that we added in here. I don't know if you've hit any of them yet or not, but is sort of the treasure room thing. But
like rooms that don't have any enemies, they just have like positive benefits.
Yeah, like kind of a hey, congratulations, you made it this far. You know, bend over, it's gonna come at you again here before too awful long, kind of thing. So, but yeah, and I mean, we've talked about all sorts of other things that we can do. We have plans for like you know, gauntlet sort of rooms where it's, you know, wait for something to happen and survive until that is finished, and you know, all sorts of different stuff that is on the ever lengthening list of to-dos. So
actually, I meant to ask you guys because you know, I've been learning more about this game even after oh god, okay, who made the decision that the rats explode when you kill them, by the way?
Well, I think that was originally my idea, but it's not fully to spec yet in terms of what we kind of wanted, how we wanted it to work.
I feel sorry for you. This is a bad room. It really is.
Yeah, this one is a little bit tricky, but you know, like, I've been learning more about this game ever since I posted the the video of it, because it's one of those things where, again, it's such like a dynamic work in progress that you know, I don't know everything about it, and I assume that basically nobody, maybe not even you guys, knows everything about what the game's going to be in the final product. But people in the comments were saying like most of the time when a game is developed, it's developed like from gameplay concepts first, and usually then the aesthetic stuff comes later. But to me, it kind of feels like this has been developed in like the opposite way. In a certain sense, at least in this build, it feels like the graphics are really fleshed out, but the like content yet to be added is all like basically to kind of make a more robust feature set, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, and maybe you want to talk about that from the, you know, the kind of, since you were responsible for all the art and all that sort of stuff, so.
Well, yeah, I mean, I guess it's kind of partly, well, maybe the biggest reason for that is that we've still been developing our engine over the course of kind of showing this game. So, I mean, there have been a lot of features just going into the engine that sort of needed to happen before, you know, we could even pull certain things off, and you know, since that stuff was required, like it's you know, I was able to keep progressing on some of the art and animation while these engine things were kind of slowly coming online. And so yeah, I mean, since we do have, you know, I'm kind of the dedicated artist and Kobe is the dedicated programmer, and then Ryan Burrell is sort of the one in between. We can get things into the game in a kind of final looking visual state pretty quickly. And I mean, we did have some really rough demos that we never really showed to anyone, and maybe we'll show some videos of those eventually. But it, you know, it's basically what you typically think of for a prototype, like dots kind of moving around and turning red when they they get attacked and that sort of thing. So, but yeah, I mean, it's I guess like maybe some people have been a little bit confused about exactly what state the game is in, but yeah, it's sort of, you know, we have some like definitely characters and enemies that are pretty much 90% final quality. Like there are still animations and things to add, but you know, it's very much not yet feature complete. So and really, like, I think that's kind of worked to our benefit on Kickstarter. Like, we really wanted to show people, like, this is what the game will look like. You know, this is what you're buying. And you know, since we can't right now give it to them to play, like, we have to kind of talk about the features and all that. I mean, you know, I guess if we had the game totally done and put it on Kickstarter, it would be another story. But yeah, I mean, I think we'd rather show people, like, yeah, this is what you are buying in kind of like video form.
I knew that was going to do me in.
Yeah. You're probably, I mean, you're right though, and I mean, reading some of the comments, you know, from the video that you posted before, where, you know, some people said, well, normally, you know, you have gameplay mechanics and stuff locked in, that sort of thing, and that's normally true. I mean, I think we have done a fair amount of this backwards. I mean, that's kind of, I think, our MO, you know, a little bit, in some respects, and I think that's what happens when we've kind of gone the middle route between what a lot of studios do, and that's not saying that that's necessarily the better way to have done it, but, you know, where we have been sort of limping along on this, doing contract work to fund it and that sort of thing, whereas, you know, other people would just dedicate a whole chunk of time and funds to burn through, and we just didn't have that luxury. So
I think you're right though, that from like a Kickstarter standpoint, it definitely benefits you to be able to say like to have real graphics basically that say this is what this game's going to be.
Yeah, and that's not to say anything against, you know, because there's, I mean, a lot of Kickstarter projects that are based on, you know, basically concept art and ideas, and there's not really anything, you know, done as far as a game engine, or, I mean, there's some that they don't even know what engine they're going to use yet. They've got all this design stuff worked out, and that works, you know, advantage and disadvantage. But we kind of think that for ours, you know, that we're showing something that's like we put a lot of time into it. You know, yes, it's not possibly the most interesting thing in existence right now as far as gameplay, but the core mechanics of it are there, and we've got, you know, try and sell everybody on the idea of here's what we're going to add to it, here are all these amazing things, and here's the, you know, framework that we've set up for it to kind of promise that we can deliver on that.
And I guess a couple other quick points before we move on is just like we've put a lot of effort into our in-house engine. I mean, this is, you know, it's not it's all developed by Kobe basically. And we wanted to be sure that we could pull off things like multi-platform, so that when we promise that, like, people know that we can actually fulfill it, rather than I mean, we could have basically hacked together a demo that looked like this with a bunch of throwaway code and like pieces of an engine.
Yeah.
But it's the engine, I mean, while not totally done and we don't have every platform totally supported yet, it's well on its way, and we can tell people with complete certainty, like, yes, we are going to have this on iOS. I mean, I even have in my pocket an iOS build that is still pretty early and a little rough around the edges, but it looks just like what you're seeing right now.
That's awesome. And you guys are basically, you're releasing it on like every platform under the sun.
That's
everything that is what's termed I guess an open platform, where anybody can really develop for it. So yeah.
But I think Linux is the first stretch goal. Is that right, or it's close to the first stretch goal?
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, it's the first one at 85 grand, and it's looking more and more like we're going to hit that. So yeah, we're really hoping to make the Linux audience happy, and support that on day one when PC and Mac are released.
And there have been some people that are, have been a little bit upset about that being a stretch goal, and I can understand it. It's just the reality of it is that that's not a technology that we have had the same ease of access to as the other platforms, and so it just, I mean, the basics of it is that it takes more time and money to do it.
Yeah,
we will do it eventually, regardless of if we hit the stretch goal or not.
Yeah.
But if they want it, day and date, then that's why we put that up there, kind of as an option, really. So.
I meant to ask you guys about some more. Oh, that was really close, actually. About some more of the features that are going to be in for what I consider, for lack of a better word, like the main mode of Delver's Drop. Like, I saw something on Reddit this weekend that you guys are planning to have almost like a zombie U type mechanic where when your character dies, like in the dungeon, you'll be able to start a new character, go down, and you can find your existing character and you can kill them to get some of their stuff back. Is that basically the outline of how that's going to work?
I mean, that's Baker's, sort of like, that was his brainchild on that. I was just gonna like set up the why we got to that. Really, it stemmed a lot from, like, some people really hate permadeath, and we still want to have like the hardcore mode where you have permadeath for those people that want to do that, because I mean, like me personally, I enjoy that sort of thing.
Yeah,
and
same
other
here.
too. But there are a lot of people that don't, because it's a giant pain in the butt. Sometimes if you've progressed and whatever. So, talking about that, we were trying to figure out a way that we can not have permadeath, but there's also a mechanic that through attrition, you would kind of be forced to end up, it's just too hard, kind of thing. So anyway, there you go, Baker.
Okay. Well, yeah, so we have what we're calling semi-permadeath. So in it won't apply to the mode you're playing right now, because Endless Drop is total permadeath. It's just kind of a high score, see how far down you can go. But in the main campaign, anytime you die, you'll retain any experience and levels and perks for the class that you're currently playing.
Okay.
So you don't actually lose that progress, but to be clear, we're not going to have kind of what I think Burrell once called an arms race of very slowly grinding your character into the god who can defeat the final boss in a single hit. Like,
Yeah.
You're going to have the same attack power throughout the entire game. Like, you might find some weapons that are just marginally more powerful or have elemental effects, but we're very much focused on wanting your success in the game to be based around your skill, and all of your levels and perks and so on kind of add to the flexibility, or let you kind of customize the way you want to play. And so anyway, getting back to permadeath and the skeleton. So yeah, anytime you die, you'll kind of start back up on the jail, but you can hop down to the last zone that you were playing. So like, let's say we're on zone 5, you can basically jump down the drop, that sort of hole that keeps opening up in these rooms, and start off in the last level you were at, but it's totally re-randomized. There may be a few rooms left behind that you've already solved, so the idea is kind of that the dungeon rooms actually move around in space and kind of rearrange within this mountain complex. But yeah, the last character you were playing as will be kind of resurrected as this, what we're calling the Undelver. It's like a skeleton white sort of being, and so kind of a little secret I'm going to leak now. You may be able to play as that undead skeleton at some point. So yeah, we hope people get excited about that. But yeah, the skeleton will be carrying whatever weapon you were previously equipped with, so it's kind of a corpse run in a way if you're able to defeat it and get your weapon or maybe a couple of items back. But at the same time, the skeleton will be extremely dangerous, so you might actually just want to avoid it if you're focused on progress.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's really cool. As for like the length of the game, do you guys have it scoped out yet? Or is it going to be like more like a Binding of Isaac style, like 1 hour to be repeated many times, or is it going to be more like a kind of more traditional campaign that maybe would take you several hours?
Probably a little more like the traditional campaign. I mean, especially since we have semi-permadeath. You know, I think Binding of Isaac is, well, and Burrell is more the expert than I am, and I'm sure you are as well, but...
No.
He doesn't know anything. Nothing.
If you believe the commenters, I don't know anything, at least.
But, you know, it's kind of... I would think that, you know, when they were designing it, they were thinking that, you know, players at least first will die a lot and not be able to complete the game in their first several tries. And so if you look at it in terms of total kind of time invested, you know, you would have a lot of hours in it maybe before you actually beat the game.
Definitely true.
We want to be kind of somewhere in between those models where, you know, you have to repeat some things, but of course, since you don't have to start at the very beginning every time unless you're playing hardcore mode, we wouldn't want the game to be just like an hour or so long. So, you know, we're shooting for more of a like 10 to 20 or so. Like, it's really hard to say right now.
Of course,
I mean, throw those numbers out, but
well, and I think like one of the things to satisfy, you know, because that's one of the reasons that I like playing Binding of Isaac and how I've sort of inadvertently sunk so much time into it is that it is a quick play, you know, and so you're like, well, I'll spend a half hour, 45 minutes, you know, something like that. And I think the endless drop mode will kind of satisfy, you know, that sort of thing. If you don't want to get in and play the campaign, you know, the main story mode, then you can just do that and see how far you make it and call it good, and then go to bed, go to work, go eat dinner, whatever it is, you know.
I meant to ask you guys too, is the endless drop mode, this might seem like a silly question, but is it truly endless, or is there going to be like a 100th floor or something?
I don't know. I mean, what if we Kobe said that the other day, and I don't really know if we decided or not yet.
Yeah, I mean, I think it should probably be infinite, just because, you know, people are going to be, you know, well, posting on YouTube like how far they got, and so, you know, we really want to kind of encourage that sort of, you know, self-competition or competition among people. But, you know, we will have kind of milestones like either bosses or, you know, like Burrell was talking about, the treasure rooms, like something to make you feel more like you're kind of making progress, where, you know, right now it is just however many random rooms we've designed recycled. So.
A couple things I meant to ask you guys about. Like, in the current build, I'm really curious to see how this kind of, like, gold mechanic is going to get fleshed out. Like, are you guys going to throw in floors that are just, like, entirely shops, or is there just going to be, like, one dude in a hood in the corner in a room or something?
I don't know if we've decided how that'll work for endless drop mode. It would probably be kind of like the treasure rooms, like a room that you can take a moment and rest and, you know, decide if you want to spend some of your gold and buy a few items. But in the main game, there will be some of both. There may be some rooms that just have a shopkeeper in them, or there may be some rooms where a shopkeeper is basically running away from enemies.
Okay.
And we definitely need to do some economy, you know, tweaking, because probably the main story campaign gold will, or whatever coinage, will not be, you know, as prevalent as it is in the, you know, the endless drop thing, where I don't know, I mean, maybe we add a mechanic where it's sort of a survivalist thing. If you can go longer without spending money, maybe you get some sort of potential bonus or something like that.
And are you guys planning on, I mean, I'm probably getting like way too far into the future here, but what about like kind of Spelunky-esque, like other things to spend your money on? Like maybe a slot machine would probably be a little derivative, but hopefully you understand what I'm saying with that.
Yeah, we haven't talked a lot about that yet, but I mean, I guess well, thinking about the main campaign, the few things that you'll spend your money on are, of course, like, if you're down in a dungeon and you find a shopkeeper and you need to stock up on bombs or crossbow bolts or whatever, that's pretty easy. But we also, like, anytime you start a new character, if you've just died, there's going to be an armory in the jail level, and you can actually go in there and spend a bit of money to start out with some better weapons and items. So as long as you've been kind of saving up some gold, you actually don't have to start completely from scratch, unless like we were saying earlier, unless you're playing hardcore mode. But yeah, we haven't really worked on as many ideas for how that would work in endless drop, because the gold will kind of have a little less purpose since it's not kind of a continuous, or sorry, not continuous, but like not the same sort of campaign dungeon dive.
I hate these ghosts, man.
Yeah.
We kind of do too. It's definitely work in progress.
I'm just gonna actually call you guys back on Skype because the connection got a little weird, which is kind of to be expected given that I'm streaming right now. But just give me 2 seconds.
Well, we have been on for more than like 15 minutes, so that's sort of the Skype MO. So.
Yeah, exactly, right? Like, I don't know. I'm gonna give it a try here, but I'll call you back again.
Cool.
Okay.
And we're gonna see if this works now. Hello?
Hello. Hey.
Seems a little bit better. No more Robo Ryan.
Okay, that's good.
I mean, it could have been any of the three of us, I guess, but
Yeah, I seem to have that problem sometimes, and I tried changing my setup, and I guess maybe sorry if it's still causing you problems.
no, it's really good right now. I mean, it's with Skype you never know, right? Like it could be my connection because I'm streaming right now. It could be any one of your connections as well. It's just it's an industry or a medium that's still very much in its infancy right now. So you kind of take what you can get, I guess.
Yay, bandwidth.
Exactly. I thought I had. Oh yeah, I was gonna ask you guys. What are the stretch goals beyond Linux? Because right now you're sitting at like 75.5 of the original 75. Oh, fuck this part right. Okay, we made it. You're sitting at like 75.5, and you have 8 days to go. I think 7 or 8 days.
Yeah. So I can just kind of run through the full list really quick if you want to.
Yeah, absolutely.
So at 85 grand, we would be adding Linux support on the PC and Mac launch date in October. If we get to 100 grand, we would be adding an expansion with an extra character class. So that would make 7 classes total for Kickstarter backers, and an extra zone with new objects, enemies, puzzles, all of that. So basically a full single zone expansion. At 115 grand, is what we're calling the Warriors Guild. It adds 4-player local multiplayer in 2 modes, which are Deathmatch and Horde. So basically we're kind of thinking of it as Delver's Drop in sort of a Super Smash Brothers type of gameplay mode. Awesome. Where power-ups would drop, you'd be in this big kind of arena, run around, kill your friends. And then obviously Horde mode, that's kind of what you would expect it to be.
Constantly spawning enemies?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then, let's see, at 130, we would add a second player co-op, kind of limited use, like what we're calling companion mode, actually, where the primary player could kind of summon a companion in the form of a familiar or phantom or something like that, and a second player could control that phantom locally. So it's not a full kind of 2-player campaign because we'd have to redesign or design completely new rooms for that. But it's kind of, we're thinking of it as somewhere between like a true 2-player and something like a Mario Galaxy's Co-Star mode, where the second player can like help out and help defeat enemies and things like that. And we're also going to have a little bit of a collectible aspect to all of these kind of familiars that you can find. And then 150 grand, we would add 100 puzzle rooms, which would be really kind of super devious. And that mode would save your progress, so you can kind of jump back to a room that you were stumped on. It's going to be a bit separate from the main game.
Yeah.
And then 175 through 200 grand, which, I mean, we're getting into territory of like, pie in the sky.
The higher the numbers go, the less, defined we are as to what some of these things are. But yeah.
Well, you never know. Maybe you could have an amazing jump over the course of the next few days.
Yeah, who knows? I mean, hopefully, because we'd love to develop some of this stuff, and a lot of people really want multiplayer.
Yeah, of course. I have to ask you guys, if you've been playing the game yourself, do you have a high score on the endless drop mode so far?
When we did the live stream, I think I made it to 27 rooms.
27. That seems about like, I think this might be my high rate here is 20.
Yeah. I've come out of practice. In the time that I've spent working on that stuff, I haven't been playing Binding of Isaac, so I'm a little bit rusty. Do you use the keyboard or the gamepad?
I use the keyboard for this and for the Binding. Or sorry, I use the gamepad for this and the keyboard for the Binding of Isaac.
Gotcha. Okay.
So I think we're coming close to the limit here, but if you guys have like an extra few minutes, I thought I might take some questions from Twitter actually.
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
Not for too long, but let me just figure out which one. I've got a nice little Delver's Drop splash I can throw up here. So if you want to check out Delver's Drop, there is the standalone website there at delversdrop.com, and there is also the Kickstarter link if you go in there and want to support it. Just to kind of speed things up here, expedite them. The tiers, it's basically like $5 gets you backer credit, $15 gets you pre-order access to the game, as well as a digital art book and a couple of Kickstarter-only items or classes, I believe, but you guys can clarify that. And $25 gets you pre-order access, basically, to the closed beta, which is planned to start.
The early alpha would be in late June. The closed beta is in August.
Okay, and the final release is, as of yet, planned for October.
Yes.
Right.
Correct.
Okay. So those are the I don't know if you call them the everyman tiers, but you can also check out the Kickstarter, which I have the link for up there. But to be honest with you, it's probably quicker to just go into Google, type Kickstarter Delver's Drop. But I've done my due diligence here. In any case, feel free to tweet me some questions to Northern Lion LP on Twitter, twitter.com/Northern Lion LP, and I'll ask them a few questions. Maybe we'll hang out till 10 minutes from now or 8 minutes from now. We'll see. So there's a lot coming in here all at once, and I could actually get these on the screen, but I'm just going to actually moderate it myself, because otherwise you guys might see something that you might not want to see. Can you use an Xbox 360 controller on the PC version? I can steal that one. Yes, I'm using that right now. What kind of classes are there going to be? So right now we're playing as the rogue, right?
Yeah, we're also going to have a barbarian that uses warhammers, which creates kind of an area of effect, ground pound sort of move, and a sorcerer that uses wands. And we're going to show 5 more classes that Kickstarter backers get to vote on, and we'll take the top 2 and add those to the game. And we hope to announce those sometime this week.
Lauren Chen asked, how's the Greenlight campaign going? Do you guys have a Greenlight campaign running right now?
We do. I, in fact, have the page for it pulled up right now. We've sort of sectioned off, who takes different areas, and Kobe and I have kind of been moderating the comments and stuff on Greenlight. So yes, we do. It is on there. Unfortunately, there's no, like short URL that they can do. It's like Steam files shared something, whatever deal. But yeah, we do. It's been going pretty well. We've actually had vastly positive comments on it, which I've learned is somewhat of an oddity, I guess, for Greenlight projects. I don't know. That's what I was told.
That is true.
Yeah, but yeah, it's been going pretty well so far.
Yeah, that's awesome.
We have some stats on it, but it's not anything definitive yet. Like, we have no idea where we're at in the rankings, really. So
tweet that to me later, and I will tweet that out as well, because I actually didn't know you guys had a Greenlight campaign. Otherwise, I would have mentioned that in the original video.
Oh, sure, no problem. I can do that.
Penguino wants to know how much the game will be.
It will be $15, so basically the same price you can get it on Kickstarter, except through Kickstarter we're able to offer more platforms. So iOS, Android, and Ouya are bundled in with PC, Mac, and Linux.
The other question I think we should talk about, I guess you kind of mentioned a little bit there, but the release platforms for consoles. Is there any plan for a console release? That might kind of be out of your hands a little bit at this point.
Yeah, that's actually our last stretch goal, which is at some astronomical, like $250,000 number. So
there's like an oil tycoon out there or something right now.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, we would love to develop for consoles. I mean, honestly, like, at least Kobe and I, and even our company kind of has some background doing work for handhelds. And so, you know, there's definitely some passion there. But, you know, of course, like everything else, it costs money. And right now, our engine doesn't support any specific consoles. But if the game's either popular enough after its release, or if we hit some stretch goals, then, you know, we would love to think more seriously about that, but we're not sure which console it would be for yet.
Yeah, I guess it's not always the best timing either, considering, you know, right around the time you guys release is going to be perhaps when the next generation starts.
Yeah, and like you said, there's a lot of that stuff that's not necessarily within our control too. So, but it's, you know, it's a thing that we can definitely pursue.
Yeah, I'll at least say that we have talked to some console platform holders, and you know, so we're kind of gathering information, but you know, there's obviously nothing to announce at all.
Pinguino also wants to know, I think it's the same guy who asked a question earlier, he wants to know if the Android release is standard, just because the game gets funded?
Yes, yeah, that'll be with the $15 pledge and up, just like iOS and Ouya.
Okay. And I think we are almost out of questions. A couple of people are asking about influences, but I guess you guys can go into that a little bit further. You talked a little bit about like 16-bit top-down roguelikes.
Yeah, I mean, we actually kind of did some research and tried to find any obscure action RPG we could possibly find. And there's actually one thing I'll kind of throw out just because it might be a little interesting for the audience. There's this, I think, kind of weird time period, like back in kind of NES and you know, Genesis, Super Nintendo early days, where there was a game, Hydlide, which was kind of like,
yeah.
I mean, it was almost more like a real-time roguelike than a true action RPG. And then I think, you know, games like that kind of, and maybe like someone would probably call me out on like the true sort of lineage, but you can definitely see the Ys series, that's YSEs, kind of pick up on that idea where you're running into enemies, and, you know, then sort of it went basically more and more towards Zelda territory. And we were definitely looking at that sort of intersection of like the really fast-paced kind of like bumping into enemies games, and wanting to sort of combine that idea with with the roguelike mechanics and sort of the Zelda mechanics. And that's really how we kind of came up with the idea of having the sort of physics that we do in the game, and like knocking the slimes around and so on.
That's true, because the physics actually are something that we kind of neglected to mention here, but that's something that's really unique compared to a lot of dungeon crawlers like this, is actually being able to kind of use elements in the environment against the enemy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and we're really wanting to play that up even more. Like, I feel like we've only scratched the surface so far, you know, with very few enemy types and really kind of a limited number of objects or object types in the rooms that we're showing.
Yeah, from like a, you know, room design perspective, give me some conveyor belts, give me some power tiles, you know, that sort of thing. So those are all planned and kind of in the works. So
awesome. Well, I think we're going to cut it here. Thank you to Ryan and Ryan from Pixelscopic for coming on the show today.
Glad to be here.
Just to do our quick little plugs at the end, I guess, if I can figure out which overlay is actually the Delver's Drop splash here. There we go. So that is the Delver's Drop information. You can check out the website or check them out on Kickstarter. Big congratulations are in order, because again, if you just joined us, they actually did cross their Kickstarter original goal today, which means this game is going to get funded and exist, which is pretty awesome.
Hooray!
And you can follow Pixelscopic themselves on Twitter. You guys all have your own Twitter handles as well if you want to pimp those, but, you know, don't feel like it's necessary if you don't want to.
Do you want to do some pimping? I mean, is there a little pimping you want to do?
Are you talking to Ryan or Ryan?
Which Ryan? The Ryan? Ryan's talking to which Ryan about what Ryan now?
You can have like 30 seconds to send it out if you want.
Ryan. Ryan's talking to which Ryan about what Ryan now?
Oh, I just got a message that apparently the other Ryan that the Ryans have been talking to lost audio. So.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Sorry, I wasn't
okay.
getting audio, but I'm back now.
Anyway.
Got you.
Cool. Well, thank you guys for joining me.
Yeah.
And
thank
I'm
you
sure
so-
I'll be covering Delver's Drop as release progresses a little bit, probably when it gets into, you know, actual alpha and beta. And you guys are going to be at PAX East, right?
Correct.
Yes, we will be.
All right, so I guess I'll see you there.
Yes, that would be
All
great.
right.
All right, thanks for coming on, guys.
Okay, talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Alright, so big shout out to the guys from Pixelscopic for joining me there. I'm going to take a very short break here, and we're going to be playing like 2.5 hours of Dark Souls, and I'm going to get Jay Smith, aka Josh, as well as Rockley Smile on here. So everyone take a break for a second. Big thank you to Pixelscopic for joining me, and I will see you guys very, very shortly after I take a quick break to urinate.
Nick, what's going on, man?
Nothing much.
So we're live again. Hey everybody. I'm here with Rockley Smile and Josh, as per usual.
Greetings.
Hey, everybody.
I'm just getting Dark Souls started here, and we're starting at the second bonfire in Anne Orlando, if you remember, so I'm thinking probably Ornstein and Smo boss fight. I'm thinking
Oh, that'll be good.
Sif.
Sif, then we'll go to the Abyss, I guess, and I'll see if I can actually start getting some invasions done.
Oh, that'd be fun. I want to actually see how to kill those two guys from Anne Orlando, because I totally, just like how I beat every boss, I just summon people.
Summon
and they
everybody.
beat it for me.
Well, you pretty much just aped my tactic then.
There you go.
So, get ready
It's
for
the
that.
greatest tactic of all Dark Souls.
It works, man.
It works so well.
Especially Solaire is a boss, Tarkus is a
Yeah,
boss. There's so many NPC
Wait,
bosses.
Solaire's
You gotta
a
bring
boss?
Solaire.
Solaire's a
No.
boss, dude. He's not a boss on... He's not great against the gargoyles, but he's good enough. And
Yeah.
he's killer against Centipede Demon. I don't know if you fought him yet.
I haven't fought Centipede. Centipede Demon sounds terrible. I don't like centipedes.
Well,
He's next.
he's a Centipede Demon. He's not pure Centipede.
Oh, okay. So he's like half centipede. If he's only half centipede, half demon, I guess I could take that.
He's all Centipede and all Demon.
Yeah.
Oh shit. I'm screwed.
I'm seeing the Bandai Namco games splash, which is usually a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
You guys can kind of see from software here. Let's get that pixelscopic overlay off of here.
Hey, I think I just heard it at the very end of your stream. Are there going to be a PAX?
Yeah, they're gonna be at PAX.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
And so are we.
Yeah.
High
can't wait.
five.
I don't want to make you feel bad, Josh, but I got my media pass.
Did you?
I did indeed.
I got some good news. I texted you today. You
Oh.
didn't answer me.
Would you? Let me check my telephone.
I don't want to announce it or anything.
Oh well. Okay.
Well,
Did you
congrats, I
text me?
guess.
Yeah, it's because I don't want to say things.
Oh, I thought that was from Clint because I have you.
Stop having me as Clint in your phone,
You're
man.
you're Clint on my telephone.
I'm Jay Smith.
Excuse me.
I could be. You can put me as like Jay Smith IRL, or like Jay Smith in North Carolina.
Well,
or
I
just
thought it was
Josh
funny because I
Smith.
was just gonna keep you as Clint in my phone. All right, here.
You're just gonna keep forgetting.
Yeah, but then I was like, no problem, man. I'll just remember from now on.
This is the third time we've had this conversation.
All right, I need to lower Dark Souls just a little bit because I can't really hear what's going on. But we're gonna get started here. If you're just joining us, you missed pretty sweet Delver's drop time. I really like that game actually, even though its current state is a little bit feature barren, you could say. Have you guys played it? I think I sent you. I don't even remember.
I didn't. No, I didn't get to try it yet. I'm looking forward to it though. It looks good.
Yeah, especially. I mean, I'm sure we'll check him out at PAX. Even though the build that is at PAX is the same one, I think. That I'm playing right here. And I'm just realizing now that my muscle memory on these Silver Knights is still pretty good.
Dude, those things are like the greatest things to kill ever. 1,000 souls for just like a minute of work, and then you just like destroy everything.
There's something way greater than them to kill, and it's a pile of invisible ghosts that fall off a ledge 100 times in a row.
Really? A pile
Yes.
of ghosts?
A pile
You don't-
of invisible ghosts.
That's
Is
like
that
the
is that the
greatest
name
orgy
for
of all
like
time.
multiple ghosts? A pile?
Yeah, I think it is.
I would have called it like a haunt.
Oh, that'd be
Actually,
good.
that sounds way better. You're right.
It's better than like what I was thinking, which was like a gaggle.
A gaggle.
Gaggle
What about a
ghosts.
murder?
It's
By
got
the way,
eight-
since
Oh, murder.
we are playing a new game here, I'm just gonna solicit some feedback from the chat on how the audio levels are, because my gut is that it's okay, but I think maybe I might need to raise
Yeah.
Skype a little bit. Dark Souls audio is too high. Game audio is a little
Dark
too high.
Souls
Dark Souls is a
audio
little
is
too
too
loud. I
damn high.
promised to change
It's too
it.
damn high.
You guys are right. Okay, Dark Souls is lower now. That should be better. Maybe you can't hear the game at all. Let's do some attacking.
I
You
just
can
need-
sort of hear it. It's good enough.
How's my volume, by the way? Because I was playing with my microphone the other day. I'm not sure if I set it back right.
Okay, you say something,
Hello, I'm Nick. Hello, 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 hello.
and Josh, you say something.
I'm gonna sing something. No, I'm not really gonna
You
sing.
guys are
it.
pretty close. You're gonna be
I'm
fine.
pretty. Yeah, we're good.
All right, sweet.
And Orlando, man, this is probably my favorite area in Dark Souls, to be honest with you.
Mega Cheese 93 says they can't hear Fox.
Well, crap.
I invited him on the stream. I'm just not sure if he's coming.
I love that kid.
Mike Fox he's a good guy.
He's
Probably building cities right now.
Actually, is that live yet? Like, is SimCity technically out?
No,
I
I
don't know.
think it comes out the 15th.
No, it's the 5th, man.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
I would not lie to you about that. No! Oh, big mistake.
I don't know. Well, I mean, I can assume what you're gonna do, but you're seriously like 7
Yeah.
seconds in front of me.
I
It's
know.
all
I know
good.
exactly what happened.
I wasn't as bad as I thought it was. Oh, maybe.
So I ducked into your stream a little bit this weekend, Josh. Watching
It
you
was
play some
probably
Dark
bad.
Souls. I can't remember where you were, though.
I was in the Painted World.
Oh, that's fucking right. That was... You are a silly dude.
Dude,
was
did you
pretty funny.
see? Were you at like me, like watching me do the boss battle?
Yeah, about 1,000 times.
Yeah, it was all kinds of bad. Fuck it, I did get the what the chat called the dodo helmet.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, they like Ula style, whatever.
Yeah, that shit's so funny. But like for me to get it, it sucked because everyone was all like, "Hey, you have to, kill yourself before you actually do the boss." But they told me that after I already aggroed the boss.
Ah,
And what was terrible is that I wanted to cut the boss's tail off,
right.
but
Does
I
that give
didn't
you
have
the
a chance
dagger or
to-
the scythe? That's the dagger, right?
I don't know. I didn't do it.
Oh, okay.
So-
Dagger. The point, though, is that the funny thing is that every time you kept jumping off that bridge, because I thought that once you aggroed her, it didn't matter. You could still leave the painted world, but apparently it kills you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was the big disconnect. So he jumped off that bridge a good 2 or 3 times before we picked up on
Oh
that.
my god.
Sometimes I rolled off of it. Sometimes the boss pushed me off of it. It was a big cluster.
It was a party, yeah.
Did you eventually do it though?
Yeah, I had some awesome dude from the chat. Let me remember his name. Total Stasis. Shout out to that guy. He helped me out. He had the fire sword, whatever.
Quaylag's Fury
Quaylag's
sword.
Fury Sword, yeah.
Oh yeah, that Qualag was furious.
That's actually I usually go with that that item. This is the Titanite demon. I don't want to go here. This is where I want to go.
Tight. Yeah, that all goes down the same place.
No, you're crazy, man.
Yeah, the demon's down here too.
No, the
to
demon's
the
not
left.
down here. You ding dong.
Yeah, demon's to the left.
Yeah, I don't want to be there.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You know how
wanna
many
go to the
times I've done Anne Orlando? 5
Yeah,
or
I
6.
Shut up. You're
This
so
is-
cool.
I've spent like 90% of my invasion time in here though, so this is like as close to automatic with like muscle memory as anything
That
gets.
guy was real close with his thrust.
Yeah, I know, right? I was a little worried. Wait until you see him try to like walk through that door for no reason.
Are you gonna go down in the basement and grab the cheese armor?
I might, but I don't think I'll ever have enough endurance to really use it. And, you know, kind of selfishly, I hate fighting mimics, so I'm gonna unlock the shortcut here first, and then I might go down there. I think it's worth getting, because I usually wear Havel's armor when I do the Four Kings boss fight, because basically I just like pop green stamina and wear the hardest armor I can.
Yep.
Wait, what's greens? Wait, you do what?
Green Blossoms is like an item you can buy that gives you kind of greatly increased endurance for a while. It might even be unlimited endurance or stamina for a while. Yeah, then you get that and you wear like Havel's armor, which is the strongest or most protected armor in the game.
Yeah, I have that.
Yeah, I know you have that. You're wearing it, you cheeseball.
What do you mean, cheeseball?
It's the cheesiest.
I actually am doing like Dark Souls. I'm trying to be the most cheesy that I could be. I mean, I did like the whole first part with the damn Drake sword, and then I don't know. Like, I think my character's all sort of messed up. Like, he stands no chance of actually finishing the game.
That's how you do it the first time. You're allowed to cheese Dark Souls once, I think.
Well, I'll take you through the garden area, and we'll get you a whole bunch of levels from just grinding those ghosts that I mentioned.
All right, that sounds good.
People are saying I should not kill Sif if I'm planning on going to the DLC area, but since I'm basically just bum rushing this as fast as I can, I'm gonna kill Sif.
I killed Sif.
Oh, I think there's like an optional cutscene. Who cares? It's like 3 seconds long.
Yeah,
Wait,
suck on that, commenters. Rockley Smile says, who cares?
I loved Red Panda's gamer for Nick. It's Broccoli Smile.
Yeah, or Broccoli Smith.
Broccoli Smith too. Yeah, so good.
Oh, we responded back by calling him Bread Panda Gamer. So
Yeah, or Red Panda Lamer.
We got him.
Bread Panda Lamer, yeah.
He's going to PAX East too.
He is going to PAX East.
Oh, I didn't know that. Sweet.
Yeah.
High fives all around.
Nick, did you? So I still haven't gotten a media pass email from PAX.
Yeah.
But just like the dude from Octodad was just like, hey, I got this list of media, like
P-Tibbs.
you're on it. Yeah, P-Tibbs. And then I was like, yeah, I'd love to see that, and I just found myself on the list. And I was like, okay, thanks, developer of Octodad, for basically doing PAX's job for them.
That makes me wonder then if you just didn't get the email, like if it didn't go through or it went in your spam box or something.
Well, I've been checking my spam folder like crazy.
I bet.
I sent them a reminder email and I never heard back, so I don't know if I'm
okay.
going like straight to their spam folder or something. That could be the case.
You gotta just what the hell's it? Robert Koo. You just gotta email that guy.
Robert Koo.
Yeah.
Really big
K-H-O-O.
All right, so I have like I don't know about you guys, but I have an MO for the way, a formula, if you will, for how I deal with Anne Orlando. So phase 1 is already done. We opened that shortcut. Phase 2, I tackle all this shit and get to the the giant blacksmith.
What about
then I
Tiny?
go back to the bonfire, turn human, kindle that so I get 10 Estus, and then finally go for the gusto.
You're not gonna get Tiny's ring or whatever?
What,
Do you have to do
What?
that?
The
Tiny's ring?
King's ring?
Yeah, that big fat guy. I mean, the ring sucks, but like
the one
is
behind the giant blacksmith?
No. You go upstairs and it's like across the hall from when you shit. I'm trying to remember. It's upstairs.
It's
And-
upstairs.
Yeah, you know the guy who wears like the weird helmet? It's all big. He's a big fat guy.
The
He
onion
hangs
head man?
outside Shen's Fortress.
Oh yeah, I didn't start that dude's quest, so
Oh.
he's not gonna be here.
Oh. How do you
think.
start his quest?
Oh, you got to talk to him outside of Sen's Fortress, but I never did that. It's
we're
like one
talking
of
about
those
the
like
onion
Final
thing,
Fantasy
yeah.
things where you got to trigger like 8 bullshit mechanics.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Well, now you
I think
know.
he's got like 6 to 8 actual like quest nubs that you go through, nodes or whatever you want to call it. It's kind of tedious actually.
Zodrog says, this is for Rockley Smile, he says, it's an
Yeah.
awesome cutscene.
Oh, okay. Sorry. You know what though? I'm jealous because I never saw it, so that's all.
By the way, thank you to all you guys who suggested using TweetDeck. The ability to actually see like chat live. It's this is how the other half lives on that Twitch TV
Yeah.
service I've heard so much about.
It's so good. It's so much better than trying to follow the YouTube comments.
It's really good. But on the other side, we can't really tell people on YouTube that we're streaming very easily, so he does have that in his favor.
Exactly. If I want to tell 135,000 people that I'm streaming, YouTube it'll allow me to do
Pretty
that.
good, man.
So I'm gonna go to this. I don't even know if I. What do you need to upgrade to lightning? You need like Titanite chunks, right?
Upgrade your gray matter. Just one
I
day
gotta
of
get the
gray matter.
flowchart.
It's been a while. Okay, oh, we can at least create the lightning Uchigatana. Can I upgrade it though? Let's see. I doubt it. I have 0 Titanite chunks, but hey, lightning spear no longer necessary. I can go for the big boy weapons, which is probably gonna get me killed against these fucking gargoyles because I don't remember how to use the Uchigatana.
I have an Uchigatana.
You should make a lightning Uchigatana, man. It's pretty cool.
Really?
Yeah.
I made a lightning S stock.
Oh, is that the hook?
What?
No,
Which
No,
one's
it's a
the
rapier.
hook? The one that Lautrec uses.
I don't remember the name of that.
I don't
That's a sweet
Oh.
S-stock. I thought it was the S-stock.
The S stock is a rapier.
Ah, watch your tongue. Ain't no party like an S-talk party.
I like it. It's good for everyone that's not a boss.
Well, I'm a boss. These guys,
You
oh, there's
are-
one more
that's-
douchebag left.
Like a boss.
My formula
Right.
for this part, I feel my Dark Souls strength returning after an
You don't-
extended period of badness. Now,
Bad strikes again.
now I feel like I actually know what's up. I got the lightning Uchigatana. Why are you going lightning? Elemental weapons are so bad now. Shotel is Lovetrek's weapon. Okay, that's true. Shotel.
the,
It's the Shotel, you ding dong.
Yeah,
It's the
I got the
final
flowchart.
Shotel.
I got
Lo-
the flowchart. So if you need to ask, it's
okay.
Titanite shards up to plus 10 normal weapon. Then you use a Titanite chunk on lightning at the giant blacksmith.
Oh man. Oh, whoa. Northern Lion, did I see you were giving away that Sniper Elite game? Yes, I am going to be giving away some copies of Nazi Zombie Army, which, depending on whether you are a Me fan or a Total Biscuit fan, apparently you can't be both. You either think it's going to be garbage or you're pretty excited about that. I think the game is not so awful. I actually think it's a solid like 7.5 out of 10 on the Northern Lion scale, which is, you know, like a 20 out of 10 on the IGN scale. But yeah, I think that game's pretty good. I got 5 copies of that to give away, and I'm going to be pitting Jay Smith against Rockley Smile in some zombie video game trivia.
Oh boy, that
You
sounds
never
fun.
played Black Ops, so
There's no Black Ops questions, I'll give you
no
that.
Black. All right. All right. Oh, cool. I played what the hell, the Chivalry with Tom last night, and he was telling me to buy the sniper game, and I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna. Like, I didn't watch your video, just FYI.
Right.
But I probably should. But yeah, I didn't see anything. You know, I was like, it's $15. Do I want to pay that right now? I
Well,
don't-
you're in luck because, you know, you're going to get a copy.
All right, that sounds sweet.
You and Nick are both going to gain copies for participating.
Oh sweet, thank you.
Participation copies.
Exactly. Whether you win or lose, consolation
I always
prizes
lose.
It's just how you
abound.
play the game.
Go fight the demon.
I'm not fighting the Titanite Demon, man. I'll do a
It's a waste
Titanite
of
Demon
time.
run later. What do they
That
give you
thing
Demon
murdered
Titanite, right?
Huh?
They give
Yeah.
you
What do you
Demon Titanite. I don't need that shit. What am
What
I making?
happened?
Quaylog's Fury Sword or something? No.
Is Quaylog the big fire
Yeah,
spider?
she is
Fire
indeed
spider, yeah.
big fire
He was,
spider.
he was looking pretty good, except the little spider thing.
Yeah, and you know the demon in the bottom. Would you rather have? Okay, you gotta choose one. Would you rather have sex with a girl who's top half woman, bottom half spider, or top half spider, bottom half woman?
Oh my god, that is the creepiest thing.
I feel like this
have-
has come up before, maybe in Saving Progress or something.
No, there's definitely because like the fish version of this is super easy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was the
top
fish
half
version that
fish,
came
man.
up.
No, you never take the top half fish. What the hell's wrong with you?
Only
got-
top half fish.
Oh, that's so
What else
gross.
are you gonna do?
That's dude. You just get like BJ's all day, every day. You don't want the
And then
bottom
what?
half
Keep her in a
fish.
box?
Oh,
like
you don't want
halfway?
fish? Then you're looking at fish face all the time.
Yeah, and it's
Ew.
going like blub blub blub. It's great.
Yeah, it's so gross. So gross.
It's kind of a damned if you do, damned if you don't type of situation. I don't think there's a way to win.
Thankfully,
just-
we shut down the damn Third Reich before they could get that shit going.
Oh man.
This is where Solaire calls me gay. I'm not gay, you're gay, Solaire.
Oh, you gay?
Why don't you say that to my face, not on the internet?
He tries to bro fist you a little too hard
Yeah, like inside of your body.
inside.
Not that there's anything wrong with that. Fuck tables, man. So, I'm trying to summon some dudes. I could be invaded, like, straight up right now. And Orlando is, like, Invasion Central. I gotta say, I'm flattered that I keep seeing the same people. This guy's got a good point. Top half woman. You get the boobs in the face. Think of waking up to a spider face.
Oh God.
Good
Oh
point.
no, that's so bad. Yeah. Yeah, you just gotta like, I don't know.
I was just
definitely
thinking
go
of
with top
from-
face.
Purely like a physiological perspective, I would want, you know, the obvious woman stuff going on. But yeah, I mean, if you look at it that way, absolutely.
If you got like a mouth going on, then you're good.
Yeah.
You guys are gross. All right. What
Dude, did you see-
everyone's chiming in on Twitter. Many people
Yeah, a
are
lot of
saying
opinions.
bottom half spider, top half woman, which makes me
Yeah.
think, oh, I forgot about this dude.
I think I might be a new convert to that.
Oh shit, did I get invaded? I got effing. Oh no, Dottie Comms got summoned.
Oh.
Thank God.
Dude,
Oh, he's doing the
did you see
channeler
me?
dance.
Did you see me in the painted world? As soon as I went human, I got invaded. Like
Yeah,
within a second.
Painted World is like a big invasion hub.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Wow, this guy is pretty good.
Did you dancing around? That's awesome.
Channelers
I
dance,
never
man.
dan- you never dance?
Special attack.
I can't dance. I haven't unlocked the Chandler's dance. I don't even remember where you get it.
You just gotta farm them in Duke's Archives.
Also,
Chandler
fuck
Bing?
the Duke's archives.
Yeah, exactly.
Never been there.
Hey, don't waste your pyromancy, bro.
It's not worth it.
We're gonna fight Ornstein and Smo here.
Smog.
Anyone who says top half spider has obviously never done it in the web maker. Ness says, I say all spider.
Oh, spider,
This is some
no.
hardcore mode here.
You gotta retweet that one because I want to retweet it too.
Well, I will in like 2 hours.
the web maker.
Just wait 2 hours, she'll get it.
That's good.
Alright, so again, we're entering the final phase of my strategy for Anna Orlando, which involves basically having this dude kill everything. And
It's-
I'm gonna. Oh no!
I don't know what you just did.
I don't want to spoil it for you.
I don't.
Find out.
You'll find out momentarily.
Still waiting.
Oh, he's here!
Oh!
Dark Spirit
That dude.
Jerkwad.
You're like super far. Ah, maybe it's because you're in HD. You gotta turn that down to 360p.
All my D's are H right now.
All my D's are.
Oh no, he killed my dude, didn't he? Or did my dude kill him? They're having a battle. This is some sweet, like, Star Wars shit. I'm involved in this battle with this lesser dude. And yeah!
It's
No!
you're Luke fighting the stormtroopers, then you got Obi-Wan and Darth Vader fighting for it.
Exactly. Alright, dude. Here we go. This is gonna be honorable.
Oh, Phantom. Whatever has been vanquished. Is he your Phantom? I don't even know.
Are you gonna do the whole Black Eye Orb quest thing here, or are you gonna skip that?
I'm gonna try. First things first, I want to duel this dude at the top of the world.
Right.
I'm pretty sure he's gonna destroy me, because Dottie Comms was like 100 times better than I was. And he got
Dude,
killed in like 2 hits. But hey, this is
Got this.
this is the spirit of Dark Souls, man.
Dottie, he
You got
weakened him.
experience behind you.
Here we go. Bow
You
to your
plan?
sensei. Bow to your sensei. This motherfucker. I'm doing. You ooh, okay? He's got the freaking Drake sword. I think that might be Quelaag's Fury sword. It's been a while.
Uh oh.
No, that's something totally different. I think a Man Serpent Greatsword.
Can't get a good look at it.
I'm doing 0 damage to him, by the way, so he might just be like a straight up hacker.
You haven't hit him yet.
I did
Never
9
mind.
damage with my lightning weapon. So this is pretty bad.
He's got lightning armor.
I did 20 damage.
What kind of hat does he have?
He's gonna let me Estus up. Awesome.
Well-
This should be fun.
Well, you wear cool hats like him. You poison or is that bleeding?
Wear the boar helm.
I'm screwed.
I'm a wild pig.
Yeah, there we go. Oh, almost.
Your arrow just like just shot off of him.
Can I
Didn't
just
matter.
bow down? You think I'm
Bow to
scared?
sensei. Oh.
Wait like 10 seconds and watch me straight up Obi-Wan his ass.
I like how you teleported like a good 4 feet back over to him. What? Oh.
That was an Obi-Wan Vader moment.
That was ultimate Obi-Wan.
Yeah. Just to
Then he does
after
the
you.
YMCA-Y.
Anyway, in any case, that dude gave me like 22 humanity like my first stream, so I'm still okay.
All right.
I just gotta block some ports so nobody can invade me.
Can you do that?
Fair.
I don't know. But I like the PC version. I mean, you can probably do this, but in the 360 version, you invade somebody and then they just turn off their fucking Xbox, and you're like, wow, okay. You're basically a piece of garbage.
You gotta
I
get a
think-
lag switch.
Yeah.
It's not
in
going
my-
your way, you just flip it.
In my stream, I got invaded, but I just ran to the boss. Apparently, that just triggers it to go away.
Yeah, that works too, but for Ornstein and Smo, things go a little differently for me, because I like to not just have Solaire, because sometimes Solaire's totally stupid.
Mm-hmm.
He's okay against Ornstein and Smo, but he's mostly pretty bad. Oh, apparently that sword is from the DLC, by the way.
Oh, okay.
So that
Solar
would
makes a
explain.
decent distraction, though, anyway.
Yeah,
Even if
exactly.
he's not fighting actively.
It allows you to fight one of the dudes, but anyway. That's a weapon added in the DLC. I know that now! So let's, there's probably going to be some summon sides in front of the boss. People have been saying, like, oh, I feel bad for Northern Lion because he's going to, like, get this invasion character and then realize that there's not that many people online in the PC version. This is fucking utopia compared to the 360 version where you'd have, like, 0 summon signs in this area sometimes, depending on where you lived. So, don't worry about me. Everything's cool on the community side. This is still among it's like top 10 or top 12 most played games on Steam.
Really?
Yeah.
That makes me happy
That's-
to hear, actually.
It goes
Damn
like,
pop, yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's Dota, TF2, Counter-Strike, and like various Counter-Strikes.
All the Counter-Strikes, all 3 of them.
And then Dark Souls factors in there pretty heavily.
How do you see that? Is it like on regular Steam if I go to like my application?
You know where that graph is where it shows you like how many people are online?
No, that's what I'm asking for.
Oh, well, you like go into your Steam client and look on like the right side
Okay.
and it'll show you.
In the store?
No,
That
yeah.
is in the main page or
Community maybe?
I guess the main page is the store though.
something. Yeah.
Game hubs?
Game hubs. Hey, I'm Hub, I'm not so Hub.
What?
And it's the Game Hub.
I have no idea what that even means.
It's Game Grumps, dude.
What?
Okay, fuck this dude. He says full
Josh, you're
spider
gonna get a lot
and
of hate
full
now.
fish.
Alright, I'm bad at YouTube. Anyways, Dota 2, TF2, Football Manager 2013,
Oh, yeah.
Civ 5, Skyrim, Counter-Strike Gary's Mod, Counter-Strike Global Offensive, Counter-Strike Source, then Call of Duty Black Ops 2 multiplayer.
Really?
Really?
I should have gotten Gary's mod. I always forget about that. That game's huge.
I was
Yeah,
playing
yeah.
some Showdown Effect earlier today, and I have to say they need some community because goddamn, I spent like an hour trying to get a group of 3 or 4 people.
What is up with
I
that,
saw
man?
your tweet. I don't know. It's
Just lame.
there's no hype for it.
I love that game.
It's fun. It's super fun.
But I won't lie, after a while, people started to show up, and it was going pretty well. I had, I think, a full room of 8 people, and then the game crashed, and they
Oh,
all
man.
went away.
Oh, here's a
But they-
douche.
They came back. And I eventually unlocked the railgun, so I'm pretty happy about
Oh,
that.
I didn't
want
even
to
know
play
there was a
some more of
railgun
that.
in the game now.
Yeah, well, it's a skin for the rifle, so
Okay. Game officially comes out tomorrow, by the way.
yeah,
Oh, maybe that's why.
that could be why.
Yeah. Wait. It's just.
It's
Do I
like
have
the
a
pre-release versions, though, so people can get them.
Thank God I
Right.
summoned Solaire so that he could get totally
Wait.
killed.
Was that guy's name Hike69?
Like, yeah.
Pretty
Solaire
sure
is
it
just
was.
straight up dead.
Well, it's because he's playing these 2 demons. Just run through the smoke wall.
No, I don't want to. I want to get one more dude before I fight those dudes. And whoever it was that invaded me, at least he had the decency to open up that shortcut for me.
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
That's
What
what I
shortcut?
always did when I invaded, because you're like, hey, you're probably like pretty low on humanity, so that sucks. He didn't open it. It was just like a weird graphical glitch.
Oh,
Well, I should go handle that now.
That's
at the
pretty
very
disappointing.
least. This is always the hardest part of Anne Orlando. is
What,
getting
running
some
past these
dudes.
guys?
Summoning failed. Well, like getting a full party here to fight Ornstein and Smo.
I just got that one dude. What is this? Where does this go?
Just opens the front door.
You didn't open that?
I didn't open shit.
Well, you're probably not going to be invading with your current character anyway, so I guess it's all good.
All right.
But if you're doing like a lot of backtracking, these shortcuts are essential. Otherwise, you have to go through the fucking archers again. You don't make that mistake twice.
Oh. Wow. Okay. Well, not really, because if you get past Ornstein and Smo or whatever the hell their names are,
Yeah.
I just teleport to that lady in their chambers.
Yeah, once you can teleport, I guess you're okay.
That's
Yeah,
true.
you
I
can
forgot about the
teleport
Lord
right
Vessel.
after this.
So the Schnitzel DX12, man, he was here.
Schnitzel.
He was
He's a
here in
good
an
guy.
earlier
He shows
stream.
up a lot.
Someone's saying, one of the Erasmus Joe Trail, you might know him from Twitter, is saying
Yeah.
that the game's got a, like, Showdown Effect has a solid community, it's just that the networking is so strict that it's hard to tell.
Oh, that's right.
Right.
I keep having to put mine in friggin' Vancouver so I can play with you.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah,
I
it
like
went much better once I remembered to change it back to New York. Because I didn't at first, and that's why I was seeing only 2 people.
I
Right.
think that should be fixed. I don't know what their reasoning is. I'm sure they have a good reason, but make the networking less strict and people will be into that. 'Cause
Yeah.
the number one complaint, but beyond the random crashes that people are having, myself included, is just the lack of people.
My number 2 complaint is that you have to go out to the main menu every single time when you want to buy an upgrade.
Yeah,
I
that's
think that's
silly, too.
stupid.
Oh, right, definitely.
Especially when you're hosting and you want to get a new weapon and now you have to disband the whole server and everyone's now not going to come back.
Yeah, that's a problem. Oh, and another person said there's also that door by the blacksmith, so it's not actually a huge deal if you don't open that big door.
Yeah, I opened that one.
But I like to open the big door for people.
Yeah, the big door. I didn't even know you could do that.
It's just it's
Now
one
I
of
just
like
wanna
the
open it
2
'cause it's a
switches in
big
Dark
door.
Souls.
There's no big door that. Have you ever seen a big door? You're like, ah, shit. I'd rather have that closed. Hell no. You want to open that motherfucker.
How much you want to bet I can jump over Solaire's head?
How much you want back and throw a football over the mountains?
I love that
Oh,
keeps
did
coming
you do
up.
it?
Oh man, that was huge. You'll see.
I don't know, man. You're kind of like to the left of him.
You'll see. You'll see.
Oh yeah. There you go.
Hey, Dottie
I
Comes
like
is
that.
back. If I could actually summon here. One of these days, man. Northern Lion Live Super Show. Unfortunately, suffering from some NAT settings issues here.
Nat.
If only I could save. Fucking like give Solaire some extra health. I'd be cool with that because he's gonna do most of the damage.
Well, if you just Estus, he should get it, right? Or is that only...
I don't think it
Summons.
works like that on Solaire.
Oh, okay.
Dottie Comes
I know it
is
works on
back.
summons.
Yeah, it works for summons. I don't think it works like that for Solaire, though. I don't want to try it right now, because I might need all
Yeah.
the Estus I have.
Go use that thing on the ground.
I'm using that thing. Let's see what these messages say. Try bleeding. Alright. Plus rating. Fatty. Alright. Hey, Dottie Comes!
Are they in?
We got people. Don't do the channelers dance, motherfucker. We can dance when this is over.
We can dance.
You can dance if you want to.
Oh, fuck you guys. Alright, here we go. This is a
Good
big
job,
boss
Nick.
fight.
Yeah.
One of the more important ones.
Why don't you dance like that ever?
I don't have the freaking channelers dance, man.
So buy it. It can't be that
You
expensive.
don't buy things in this
You
game.
don't
I buy everything in this game.
buy and sell you.
You buy your love.
I
Never buy my love.
Okay, and after this we're gonna do Sif. Sif shouldn't be so bad.
It
Dogs.
should be super easy.
I mean, sometimes I struggle with Sif because I've only fought him like 6 times or something, whereas I fought all these
Only.
douchebags like 1,000. So I don't care who dies first. Usually it's easier to take out the skinny dude first.
If you've got a good shield, Sif's easy.
You know, nothing.
I mean,
in Dark
I
Souls
killed him
comes
with my
easy, Josh.
rapier. My rapier's like the worst thing in the world. He just had a good shield. And then he
We'll sort it
barely
out.
does damage to you.
It's gonna be just fine. Don't worry about
Yeah,
it.
this dude is owning Smo. Normally there's like an etiquette. This is one of the few boss fights in the game where there's like a summon etiquette where you gotta
There
figure out
is.
who like the person wants to kill first so you get the right item.
Yep.
Oh,
yeah, if you
what's the
can't speak
difference
to him,
if
you wait and you watch, and you see which person the host starts to attack, and then they usually switch off.
Yeah.
Don't you want to attack the... You want to kill the small guy first, right?
Doesn't really matter. It depends what item you want.
What are the different items?
Well, if you're just trying to like you get the armor sets, I think.
Yeah.
I killed the small guy first.
If you're just trying to beat the game, it's easier to kill the small guy first. But you know, if you're
Yeah.
going for like 100% completion, you might want to mix it up.
Yeah. Well, you got to get both of their souls, and ideally, you want to get both of their weapon sets and armor. And if you're a what is it, like low strength build or something, you don't want the hammer first because it's just going to be impossible for you to
yeah.
use.
So Solaire
So do you
died.
get to carry on your stats to the next game?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can. I've never done New Game Plus actually.
Yeah, it's really not that bad, actually. The only hardest thing for me was Four Kings, really.
Yeah, I heard Four
Oh.
Kings. Like it's one of those fights that varies in difficulty for me on New Game, but I heard New Game Plus is just awful.
These guys, too, were a bitch and a half. I think I had to summon a full party to kill them.
Ain't no party like an Ornstein party.
Um,
This guy's a really good summon, actually. He waited for who I was waiting for, and now he's going to town.
But he's not. He's attacking the other guy.
Yeah, but that
Doesn't
just keeps the other guy
health,
busy
Doesn't
while
the
I
other
murder
person's
this
health
dude.
like regenerate if you no matter what you kill first?
Yeah, but he's just keeping him busy basically. He's kiting him while I take out Ornstein.
I
a big help.
understand. I understand.
I heard Tomb Raider just unlocked on Steam. I don't know if that's true, though.
Yeah, that's probably why we
I
just
saw
lost like
the
100 people.
comments. Hey, Green 99 is up in this bitch.
Green 9090.
Nice.
Yeah, he's on the old
The
old YouTube.
9,090th green.
There was 9,089 greens before him.
9,069.
There should have been
69,069.
69,699,000.
This guy's doing fine for health. Is he just gonna watch? No! Oh
Josh,
my
are you up to
fucking
69,
lord.
69 subscribers yet?
Dottie comms,
You gotta
I
be
blame
fixed.
you.
69. I don't think so.
I think you're close.
I think I'm like 6,500.
You're at 6760. You're really close.
Oh, that's pretty good. Hey, everyone subscribe to me, and so I can get up to 69.69.
Did you guys
If
see
Everybody,
you get to me
screen cap.
69.70, just unsubscribe.
You guys are the
Good.
worst streaming partners ever.
gotta screen cap it.
I just effing died.
Why'd you die?
Aw.
The Ornstein hit me with the hammer. Fucking Dottie comms is just watching me fight like some kind of perverted emperor or something.
That's awesome.
That's not right.
If
You're
I
right.
ever like am good enough to be summoned by someone, I'm totally just gonna troll them. Cause one, I'm not good enough to be summoned. Like two, I wouldn't be any help at all.
Dickbag
the
just
rule-
watched it happen. I was like, Dottie comms, get in there, man.
Everyone I've ever summoned to help me with the boss has been better at the boss than I have been, so I don't know. I think you get superpowers when you get summoned.
Well,
I've
it's
never
that,
been-
and like usually you have like a build that's necessary, or not necessary, but helps you fight that boss, and you fought the boss probably like 20 times that day.
Yeah, that helps.
I've never had a bad summon,
I've had
except maybe Solaire on the gargoyles, because
oh,
I
man,
didn't.
you can
really
get bad
understand.
summons on like Ornstein and Smo that are just not good. I don't even know. They're trying to earn humanity so they can beat the boss themselves. Summons on Iron Golem who just like fall off the edge instantly. There's some
That's a
real
new way to
like,
troll, by the way.
I mean, that's Dark Souls in a nutshell. You know, the game should not be just like permanent face-rolling summons, but it's really frustrating when you're like, oh, okay.
I don't think there's one boss that I beat without a summon.
Josh,
Well-
we should both get summoned to a boss and immediately jump off the ledge when the fight starts.
I'm in, man. I'm in. You let me know the time that you want me to jump off a cliff, and I'm there.
We'll jump synchronized, too. It'll be really funny.
We'll synchronize roll.
Yeah. Wow, that's risky behavior, what you're doing right there.
Excuse me? I was grinding.
What's that? That was terrible. Let's keep. Oh my God, you're getting.
That's why.
Yeah, this is not going fantastically. I would never suggest that. But once you learn to parry these guys, man.
Yeah, it's all over once you do that.
Oh, they're sending dicks to Dottie comms. That's not very nice.
I'm sorry, Dottie comms, but you know, what the F were you doing, man?
It was a gooby picture, though, so I understand why it had to happen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look at get out of here, you fucking huge knight douchebag.
I've never killed one of those guys before.
You just run straight through?
Yeah.
It's not really worth killing them most of the time.
And even if I tried to kill them, I've tried to kill one of them, like, you know, on multiple occasions, except he Estus flasks himself, or
Yeah.
does his healing thing. And after he does that once, I'm just like, no, fuck that. Fuck everything.
Yeah.
So stupid.
Alright, well, I have two dudes summoned now, so I think I'm just gonna go to the boss wall.
That sounds good. I'll let you do that.
The only question is whether these guys will also figure it out and come to the boss wall. Solaire in particular.
Phantom Sweaty Venus.
Sweaty Venus 25.
Oh, there's 24 before him.
925. Solaire, are you coming, Solaire?
Solaire.
I'm gonna beckon him. Come here!
Come hither.
Did he murder both of those dudes? Did Solaire just straight up like solo them and then run away?
Don't go into the tall grass.
Alright, here we go.
Or what? You'll fight Pokemon? What?
Yeah, who knows? Velociraptors, man.
It's up to you guys. Solaire and Sweaty Venom.
Sweaty Venom. That's my nickname.
I don't care what you dudes do, I just want these dudes dead. If you want to, fucking Ornstein is like, I'm out. You'll see.
Which one?
He's given up.
He's just running away. You don't want no part of this, Dewey.
The Dragon Slayer is the skinny guy.
Me.
Oh, I guess
Dodge him with your sword in the butt.
you can't backstab these guys, man.
Just do it.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll just do it. My main job in this fight is just watching these guys to make sure they don't get super low on health.
Oh, see, that's the opposite of what I do. I don't even worry about my summons. I just expect them to kill things for me.
Well, that's important too.
Yeah.
I can always just pop
Actually-
humanity to heal myself, I guess.
Green was there one time when I was streaming and I was in the catacombs.
Yeah.
And I had this really awesome person like fighting for me, right? And so I was figuring, just like, oh yeah, she's got everything covered. I'm just gonna, walk around and not help her one bit. And then she died. I was like, oh, maybe that wasn't such a great idea. And so I, figured, maybe I can help next time because I found her summon sign again. And for whatever reason, she decided to stick around, even though I didn't help her last time. But then we ended up going the whole way to the boss and killing it.
Nice.
Yeah, the worst part about it was leaving her. I wanted her to hang out with me the rest of the time. She could have been my Dark Souls wife.
Dark holes.
Dark Souls. Oh.
So eventually I decided to take matters into my own hands and help this dude out because I was tired of giving like 20 Estus.
You're tired of the dark holes?
Tired of the Dark Souls.
Now the problem is, I'm pretty sure this dude can just one-shot me, so I'm just gonna stand back and fire arrows at him. Big
Wait, so you're
Ornstein
not
is a
Estus?
pain in the dick.
Wait, you can give Estus to people?
Yeah, if like the way it works is your like when you heal with Estus, it'll also heal your summons with Estus, except for Solaire, who is just fucked.
I did not know that.
That's a big part of being like a good host.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is not
Oh,
letting your
shit.
summons get killed.
Sounds like Josh's not a very good host.
Wouldn't
I'm the
surprise
worst.
me.
It was
Oh,
just told
Sweaty
you, man. I
Venus,
just watched
please.
some person kill themselves.
Sweaty
So
Venus,
sad.
I'm keeping you alive, dog.
Wait, this guy grew really tall.
Yeah, he's big now.
Why is he big? Why are you so big?
He absorbed the power from the fat guy.
Sweaty Venus has so much health, my Estus does like 2% healing to him. Solaire's gonna die in a second. Sweaty Venus, why are you two-handing your weapon, you ding-dong? Try to block it. Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna solo Big Ornstein.
Uh-oh.
This
Big Ornstein. That sounds like a football captain. Oh, you don't want to mess with that guy. It's Big Ornstein.
I guess he healed himself with some humanity, so I'm not as angry anymore.
I see Zen in the chat.
Oh, he man.
We got the whole friends of the channel here.
Hi, Zen.
Zen. And then Green, and then all the other people in the world unite.
People all over the world.
That's a great song.
Yeah.
Join
I
hands.
was
Oh,
hoping
Sweaty
to set
Venus!
off Josh.
Let's not get sued. Get sued.
5 seconds, man. You get 5 seconds of copywritten content.
I don't know, Machinima told me that's not true.
Yeah, they did send out an email that was like, hey, don't do that.
Just don't do anything. We just don't want anyone to get sued.
Alright, this guy, he healed up again. That's good. Now, if he could stop getting hit, that'd be even better, because I really don't want to even touch this guy for like a second solo. Because, you can see when Sweaty Venus hits him, it actually like takes health off. When I hit him, it does like 2% health. Oh
Does
my
it
god.
say the
No!
damage that you do?
Sweaty Venus!
Kyle's here too. Full grown gaming.
Everybody's here, man. This is
Awesome.
the place to be.
The whole world.
Watch me suck against Ornstein and Smo, apparently.
Aren't you the special one?
This should
I
be
thought Layton
so
was
easy.
bad against these guys.
I've got to think, like, this guy's got, like a bad connection to my server or something, because sometimes he's just swinging.
Yeah, he's all over the place.
Dottycom sent me a message. Oh, this should be good.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Well, this is a whole
well,
bandwidth thing. I mean, you're on Skype, you're streaming, yeah. I figure it could be a little laggy.
It's true. It's true. Victory achieved.
Uh-oh.
That's a good thing.
Wow, we are lagged as hell. Yeah, this is like 10-second lag now.
Ah, it's all good.
You gotta put on 360 mode.
You know what's my favorite cool element about this Ornstein and Smo boss fight is how on the left side, after you finish, there's like a tiny elevator, and on the right side, there's a huge one.
Oh, I never noticed.
Yeah, so one's for the
Customized.
big dude, one's for the little one.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I want to
What
see
are
this
they
big one
doing
get
up-
stuck in the little elevator. I would find that very funny.
Oh, the all-important bonfire after Ornstein and Smo.
Mm-hmm.
And the
So-
Lord Vessel.
Big favorite for the commenters.
Oh, yeah. Okay, well, we have to do it.
Glorious chest ahead.
That's,
Yes.
yeah, right message. Objects. Chest ahead. I like head ahead is a good one, too.
I like beanpole ahead. That's a good one.
Beanpole, yeah.
Fatty
Yeah,
ahead.
I was
Oh, let's see
in-
these messages. Try holding with both hands.
Oh yeah, that's good too. Try holding beanpole with both hands. Makes everything better.
Yeah, whatever, Guinevere. I wish I had my
You ever-
binoculars.
You ever throw a fireball at her?
She gets pissed.
Yeah, she's not too happy.
And neither is anybody in Anne Orlando that's still alive.
And then the sun goes away.
Right.
Forever.
Oh.
Try holding with both hands. Alright, I'll give you both a positive, whatever.
Amazing view ahead.
Green
Green.
view ahead's pretty good. Uh,
Amazing chest ahead.
now that we've beaten this, I'm gonna go take a urination break.
Sounds like
Alright.
a plan.
I'll be back in a second. Guys, in the meantime, I'm gonna mute you, so feel free to talk shit on Skype or something.
We'll do.
All right.
Thanks for joining me so far, everybody. I'm gonna just take a short break to urinate, as you can see on the screen right here, and I will be back in like 30 seconds. Hey, what's up? Don't touch my beanpole. You don't need both hands. Okay, so I guess I should fight Lautrec while we're here. He's the dude who kills your firekeeper. What's my soul level at right now, anyway? 31. Yeah, maybe I should spend some of these. I think for invading Anne Orlando, I can probably afford to go as high as like 55, 60. Josh, do you know how the invasion mechanic works for levels? Right. But what about like, because you can't just be invaded by like a dude who's level 100 and, if you're level 120, you can't just invade like a dude who's level 10. The way it's suspected to work is that there's like a 10% window for levels. So if you're like level 60, you can invade people that are 54 to 66. Oh!
You muted us.
Well, you're not muted anymore.
Thanks,
Well,
man. I
that's
appreciate that.
Well, what I was saying... the way that levels work. So you have like 10%. So if they're like... Oh! I hate this special ability. If you have, if you're level 60, then 54 to 66 is the window for you.
Mm-hmm.
What? Oh, the fucking...
I thought they had to be lower level than you.
Yeah, wait. Oh, maybe that's how summoning works then. I don't remember, man.
I don't know. It's all
The
bells
Dark
and
Souls
whistles.
motto.
There's no way that I could possibly even begin to understand how this game works. And I've been playing it for actually, how long have I been playing this?
Like
game?
3 months.
No, I mean like length of actual 40 hours played, and I still haven't fucking beat it. I'm terrible.
Yeah, my first run took me like 60.
All right, good.
Loudtrack's a
Nick-
pain in the dick, man. I don't even know if I want to fight him.
He's really hard with the 2 other guys, yeah.
He's super duper hard.
Did
I
you
beat
fight
him
him?
though. Yeah, I killed him.
Oh, big man.
I felt real fucking big after that. That was the worst battle of my life.
Whatever, I
'Cause
don't even need a
don't-
firekeeper, man.
Huh?
I don't even need a firekeeper.
I do. Did you let him out of the prison? Didn't you kill him in the prison? Why didn't you kill him in the prison?
Because then you don't get the...
The soul.
I don't
But
think
you
you
don't
get the
need-
Ring of Favor and Protection.
Yeah, that's why.
Oh.
And that's like, that's awesome as hell.
Real good ring.
I get you. I get you. I think I wear that. I might.
Yeah, once you take it off, it breaks, though. You're wrong. Oh, okay, the way it works. Invaders can invade up infinitely.
Invaders can what does that even mean?
It means if you're level 10, you can invade anybody, but you can only invade up to 10% lower, I think.
Okay. So if I'm like level 10 and I invade someone, that person can be like a level 69?
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
Just for instance.
Yeah, you know. This is the first number that came to mind.
Exactly.
People want to see Dottycom's message.
Yeah, I don't boot up my messages here just in case like Windows Games for Windows Live f's up a little bit.
Makes sense.
Anyway, I'm just gonna keep parrying these dudes. And then make my way back to this bonfire, and then we'll warp onwards to bigger and better things, because I think Sif is next. I'm thinking the way the schedule is gonna work is that I will, oh, you can't get the favor set if you don't kill Loudtrek and Anor Londo, which is like that sweet gold armor.
The what?
The gold armor?
Yeah, and I know I heard the gold armor part. What was the
Gold
part before
armor.
that? LOL armor. It's the
You
funny
do
armor.
get the Ring of Favor and Protection every time you kill Loudtrek, apparently. So if you learn anything from the stream is that I don't know what the F I'm talking about ever.
Nobody does anywhere.
Yeah, man.
And actually, you ding-dongs didn't tell me not to level up, but I should not level up because I actually have to spend my money to get the Seal of Artorias, or the Covenant
Yes,
of
you
Artorias.
do.
You had a seal one time.
You can still warp to Anor Londo if you don't have the Firekeeper? I guess you can't warp away.
Yeah, you could warp there, and you can't warp away. Yeah,
All
exactly.
right. Well,
You said.
that is fine by me. Can't use this. Could kill the Crestfallen Warrior, but where's the fun in that? Well, that actually
What
is
worm
some
are you
fun.
gonna use?
What?
Worm.
What worm am I gonna use?
This big ugly, you know, there's
That's
like
a
the
great
big, ugly
question.
sleeping creature in here.
He means serpent.
Oh!
What worm are you gonna use?
I'm gonna get the Dark Worm, man.
Is that the? I don't even know where that worm's at.
You'll
Invasion
see
Worm.
maybe on the stream at some point.
I hope
You
so.
didn't get to that guy yet. That's why you didn't see him. And plus, you screwed your chance with him anyway since you went with the other one.
Yeah, you actually like 100% made it impossible for yourself.
Well, yeah, I know, because I
That's
get told
okay.
that, but I didn't even know the other worm existed.
Yeah, that's how it goes the first time.
It's a learning experience. You'll get it the second run through.
Nobody ever
Was-
makes the first jump, man.
But
So-
I don't know. So I wasn't even supposed to talk to the big worm that you see.
Well, you can if you want to. There's no right
Yeah,
or
you
wrong
can.
way.
To eat a Reese's.
Okay.
So the way I'm thinking this is gonna work is that I'll beat Sif, which should be like a one-try thing, unless I get invaded, which is also super possible, because I'm going to the forest. And then we'll do the Nazi zombie army trivia,
Alright.
and we'll give away some copies as well. So
Sounds
again,
exciting.
I have 5 copies of that nonsense to give away. And by nonsense, I actually mean I actually like that game more than some people. I don't want to start any drama, man. It's funny, like, people in Total Biscuit's comments were like, oh, Total Biscuit, you don't like anything. And then people in my comments were like, Northern Lion, how much did Rebellion pay you to like this game? Total Biscuit hates it. And the whole
Right.
time, me and Total Biscuit are on Twitter like, what the fuck is going on here?
Yeah, I know. I see you guys like tweeting at each other. I'm like, pretty sure everyone's like dumb.
Yeah.
I like both of you guys. I don't know why I have to pick a side.
Dude,
I
that's
hate
just
everybody.
The way, this is the way that it is, man. This is like war.
It's unfortunate.
So all these demon theyings, they're not all demons are not created equal. Is that right?
I don't even know what that question is supposed to mean.
Yeah, I mean, look
Like-
at the hollows.
No,
They're
no, like
demons.
these demons. Like there's like some powerful demons and then some like not as powerful demons. Or are they all the
Absolutely.
same?
You mean the Titanite demons specifically?
Yes.
They're pretty much the same.
I thought they were different, actually.
I think there's a couple that are different, but I think they're almost all the same.
The one in Lost Izalith is a total pain in the dick.
The bridge
Lost
one.
Isley?
Whoa, someone says just warp to Undead Parish. It's a new warpable bonfire as of Prepare to
What?
Die edition.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Wait. Yeah.
You don't know how lucky you have it, man.
That's
I do that all
BS.
the time.
The Xbox version only has Firelink Shrine.
That's it?
Well, it has many, but Firelink Shrine is the closest one.
Firelink's pretty close to everything, so I mean, it's not too big of a deal.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is kind of inconvenient to not have that. What do you guys think of the stone armor?
That's the green one,
It's-
right?
Yeah.
I
have
see
it.
a lot of people using it. Seems pretty cool.
I think it's like the unsung armor. I think it never gets enough credit. Pretty
I like
freaking
it.
powerful.
I
man.
mean, I can't use it.
Do
But it
you need
seems
like
good.
huge strength?
Yeah, it's super high stats.
Is it better than Havel's?
I don't think it is, but I think there's another reason why it's better, like for a specific situation, and I can't remember what that situation is now.
Oh.
But I remember using it on Four Kings for a while, and I think it actually helped me out of a bit of a jam.
I always get lost here. Oh, there we go. Just follow the
Nice.
light.
Straight ahead.
Yeah.
Straight ahead. You make it sound so easy.
There's like one way, man.
You know
Can
about
this
the
guy
secret
even
barrier
be
here,
summoned
right?
here? I don't think he can.
Do you know about the secret trees you can cut down here?
I did not know about the secret
Yes.
trees you can cut down.
If you want to take a little jaunt that is a little bit fun, you just need to make a right and follow the path, and there are a couple of trees, and it'll lead you to a secret grotto that you've probably never seen.
My trip through the whatever this area is called, Darkroot Forest, is just running to the cat, getting the ring,
Right.
killing Sif, and then getting the F out of here.
Okay.
I like this place. I like this place a lot.
Well,
You-
I figured
You
I'd
get some
mention it
pretty
just...
good- I mean, the guys inside aren't too difficult.
I don't know if
Yeah,
you'd
we-
like it if you turned human.
No, because if I turned human, then I was already on this team.
Oh, right.
Oh, you're a forest guardian?
Yeah.
That's
All right,
lame.
there
Guardian
you
of the
go.
Forest.
One of the lamest.
Yeah, probably. I get killed a lot. But I'm cool with it.
Like, by what?
By the people that go in here, and then the game automatically teleports me here, and then the people
Oh, okay.
that I invade kill me.
I've never actually used Forest Covenant, so I didn't know it invaded, like, instantly.
Yeah, it just takes you from wherever the fuck you're at, and it's just like, oh, now you're here.
Don't you have to be wearing a ring, though, for it to do that? Or am I
Yeah,
wrong?
yeah. I have since taken it off.
Okay.
The summonings failed. Let me through the fog wall.
But there's there's a shiny thing up on a cliff behind you. If you ever wondered how you get to that, you got to go through that secret tree I mentioned.
Okay. Well, apparently I'm incapable of beating the game because it's oh, there it goes, finally. And then we sprint through here. This is an easy place to farm souls if you ever want to, by the way, Josh.
Yeah, this is
because
the
those
farming
people-
spot.
Ow!
Because all those people are on my team. If I kill them, I can't be in the Forest Covenant anymore.
I think I just got straight up invaded. Oh no, that's just the sound of a sorcerer. It's all good.
Well, you might get invaded by the people who have taken the Forest people.
Yeah, that's why I always sprint through here.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, they're pretty tough, but they're not so tough when they're flying off a cliff in a big clump.
Are these the ghost people you're talking about?
Yes,
Yeah.
they are.
Oh.
I always wondered if they actually built this area in to be a farming spot intentionally, because it seems too easy.
I always forget. Every dialogue tree in Dark Souls is like the most stressful thing ever.
I know.
You just hit yes.
No,
All the time.
there's one no, I think. It's on like Solaire.
Oh, really?
I can't remember though.
The no is Laurentius.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I don't know
When
who that
he-
is.
He sees you have the Great Chaos Fireball, and he's like, hey, where did you get that? And you tell him, like, well, it asks you, do you tell him it's in the swamp? And if you say yes, he goes to look for it, and that's where he goes hollow.
I would very much love for this phantom to not be present. Oh my god. I can't fight
Phantom.
Sif without the ring, correct?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you can.
You can?
Yeah.
But these dudes are gonna hunt me down when I leave here, right?
No, they're behind you
They can't come through this door. You're
Why do
pretty
I
much
always
safe.
get this ring then?
because
I
you
don't know.
want it.
You don't need. I never was a Forest Covenant member, so I don't think you need it.
Well, I guess I'm just gonna sprint through here then.
Do it.
Just sprint. Kill the mushrooms.
I'm not killing the mushrooms, man. That's
Kill the
fool's mate.
mushrooms.
Grab the stone armor too while you're over here.
I'm not grabbing the stone armor. That's fool's mate.
All right.
Grab the stone armor.
No,
Do it.
I don't do that. You know, I get in, get out, man. I treat Artori or the Darkroot Forest the same way I treat Intercourse.
You see so many more summon signs than I do. They're just everywhere.
Well, I don't live in bumfuck
Stone
nowhere.
Stone armor's right behind you if you wanted it. Just saying.
Well, it's getting further and further away now.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Kill the dog.
I remember
wonder
the
if I'll
first
get a summon.
time I-
I mean, I like summoning for Sif. Be wary of boss is a pretty good piece of advice, I guess.
It is.
Wait.
Oh, well,
I-
this guy just disappeared.
I didn't summon anyone for Sif. I remember that.
You soloed
so
him?
good. Yeah, I soloed him. I'm not a pansy.
Well, I always solo him, but I suck at him.
He's easy.
He's not that easy. It depends when you fight him, man.
I fought him exactly at this time.
If you're just doing like a PvE build, then yeah, he's super easy because you can be like level 1000 if you want to take him out. But
Yeah,
um,
that's probably level 1000.
well, level 1000 would be pretty high. But you get, I'm exaggerating a little bit for.
You
comic
just
effect.
summon the city of Reykjavik?
I did. I summoned Iceland itself.
It's awesome.
Pretty good.
I'm just gonna run through here.
Do it.
I don't even. Whatever. Let's fight him.
Yeah, screw it.
I'm still using my like standard shield and armor, which is I guess okay, but
You could win.
I mean I should win.
You're the
Pretty sure
North
you'll
Lion.
Alright.
Lion beats wolf every time.
Green says just attack his balls.
Everyone,
It's true.
like, if you watch the Dark Souls subreddit, people are like, "Oh, when Sif starts limping, I'm so sad." I'm like, "You're fucking crazy." This guy frustrated the hell out of me. Every time he starts limping, I'm like,
I
"Oh,
was like, oh yeah, this guy's going down.
yeah." It's like, "Oh, poor dog's gonna cry." Maybe you shouldn't have effing attacked me then.
Right. Yeah, I feel no
But
pain.
he's defending his master's grave. That's all. So that's why they feel sad.
I guess so, but I don't even want. Like, I don't give a shit about his master. I just want that sweet ass thing that lets me not die
Yeah.
in New Londo.
But the dog doesn't know that.
Yeah, that's why the dog's stupid and he deserves to die.
That's true.
Dog just hit you with his sword.
He's
Oh,
stupid
summoning
enough to
failed,
wield
by
a
the way.
sword.
Get him.
I'm not doing so hot.
It's alright.
This is where you should use all your
literally
pyromancy.
half an hour to solo him.
Unfortunately, I don't have pyromancy. Oh, Josh, Sif isn't hard. It just took me a half hour.
Yeah, I didn't die.
I'll go somewhere in the middle between you two where I think he was not particularly hard, but I also spent a few tries on him, so I don't know.
Oh, good.
medium.
That was a good roll.
You know, once you learn the invincibility frames in Dark Souls,
Yeah.
things become a lot easier.
You gotta read the strategy guide. It's a lot of
Who are the
work.
makers of those?
Prima,
Prima, that's it.
Brady games?
Brady Games is
Brady.
a big one as well. They're probably pretty pissed about this whole YouTube thing.
Yeah, they are.
Oh yeah. And the internet as a whole.
And the whole, like, death of all published, materials.
Yeah, they got a lot of problems with their business model right now, I would say.
Kill it.
Yeah, he's not doing so hot, is he?
You know what I miss? I miss cheats in games.
Yeah, man. Now it's all paid DLC.
Yeah, what the hell?
I miss classified information.
Like, what was the last time a cheat was in the game? Like Grand Theft Auto 4? Do they have cheats in that?
I don't know, man.
They probably didn't.
Really?
There's probably just a trainer, because I don't know. I haven't really looked for cheats too often anymore.
I don't know. I'm hoping for the chat or tweets.
Yeah, I haven't
Yeah,
been
me-
looking at tweets. Someone said
where are
something
the
about
tweets?
Moonlight Butterfly and I tuned out.
I hate Moonlight Butterfly, the worst boss in the game.
Yo,
But it at least shoots lasers, though.
Moonlight Butterfly
Yeah,
is
it's-
not a bad boss, man.
It's so silly. It's so silly. It's like,
just
hey,
stops
I'm
what
a
it's
big
doing,
butterfly. The
come
coolest
hit me.
part, it does have lasers, which is cool.
Oh,
but
awesome.
Then
I just got killed.
you got killed?
Yeah.
You have full
That's
life
not
right
good.
now.
I'm not happy about this.
Oh, now you have like a quarter of a life, and then
And
you're
then the
still
next
alive.
swipe is gonna
And then now you're dead.
probably.
Nice.
Dark
There it is.
Souls, man.
That escalated quickly.
Yeah, I hate Sif. You scumbags made me think it was way easier than it is. It's been like forever since I fought this boss, and you're just like, yeah, man, he's easy. Oh, by the way, it took me a half hour and many tries to beat him.
No, it took me one try. I killed him on first try.
You killed him
That
on
was
the
me
first
that
try.
said many tries.
Yeah. I'm better than Nick at Dark Souls. See that? It's not true at all.
Dornforg and
4 had cheats in
Strongbro
the
miss
phone.
you.
Who do what now?
Grand Theft Auto 4 had cheats in the phone,
Oh.
apparently.
Yeah. Nothing as crazy as the ones in San Andreas. R1, R1, R2, L2, left down, right up, left down, right up.
Nice.
That's Vice City, I'm pretty sure.
Good
Someone's
game, man.
continuing the Napoleon Dynamite quote.
Yeah, I know, I love that guy.
I love that.
I retweeted it. Ryan, that was the guy who told us about his little excursion in the war.
Yeah, yeah.
Troy Salmon.
He saw a dude fucking a sheep with his like night vision goggles.
His whole platoon did. And so like they just called in reinforcements to check out this dude fucking sheep. Oh, it's so good.
Wait, so this actually happened to this guy? That's where the story came from?
Yes. Yes.
Wow.
Apparently,
this
yeah.
man's in like the
Oh,
war.
cool! I died again 2 seconds later.
Why are you doing this?
I had to kill this guy. You guys sold me down river here. Oh, just go fight Sif. It's easy.
Yeah.
I think the problem is you just don't have any pyromancy.
Go. Oh, you didn't even retrieve your shit, so now you don't even have.
I don't even give a shit about 80,000 souls. You can get that in like 2 seconds when you start invading.
Oh,
Souls are worthless, man.
that's not true.
It's mostly true.
If you don't care about leveling, they're pretty worthless.
Yeah.
Unheard TK says that stone armor looks pretty handy now.
This is the thing. People get so cocky, you die twice in Dark Souls, and all of a sudden everybody's an expert. Oh, this guy died twice in what is renowned as one of the hardest games this generation. What an idiot.
Really taking that to heart, man.
I get
remember
pissed off,
watching-
man.
You're so
Watching your Let's Play, and I'm like, man, this dude barely died at all, and yet people are still calling him out.
Yeah,
Right.
I had one dude.
What do they want?
One dude
It's
got
com-
real pissed. I think I died 3 times over the course of my whole Let's Play. Like
Which is
30
ridiculous.
episodes.
That's nothing.
Yeah, and
I
then the
was
dude's
like,
like, you suck so bad at this game, why are you putting points into vitality and endurance? You should go just straight for a strength build. And I'm like, dude, I'm
I watched-
destroying this.
I watched
Right.
so
No.
many other YouTubers play Dark Souls and like do Let's Plays, and I'm pretty sure yours was the first one I saw that had that few deaths. And I saw one that pretty much gave up for 3 months before he came back and finished the game.
Was it the hottest HD walkthrough on YouTube?
It absolutely was, and I'm glad you know what I'm talking about. Everything's the hottest HD walkthrough.
Dude, it's the hottest.
The hottest of all. I feel a little guilty for saying that.
Whatever, man. I'm sure he's a nice guy, but I don't necessarily agree with his
Yeah.
bullshit marketing lingo.
Yeah. Same here.
I'm consistently impressed with how you play this game, Ryan. Not for serious.
I appreciate
Well, I am
that.
for serious. I don't know. You do so much better than like what I can do, like at anything.
Well,
Because like
now you're
right
just making me
now,
feel
it's just
bad.
like attacking these mushroom guys and then getting murdered by them. They're assholes.
We got people here now that can. Oh, nope. Summon sign
Sonic
is just
that.
disappearing like crazy as soon as I get close to them. Me, Crazy George, wearing Havel's helmet and nothing else.
That's all he needs. He's crazy,
Who's this?
George.
Oh, hey, I don't. This is Dubicus or whatever his name is. Dottie Balls.
Dottie Balls. Dottie's back. Dude,
It's,
that guy
it looks
really
like a
is-
girl, but he's got like sweet chest hair and glasses on top of his helmet.
I've never put sweet as the adjective before chest hair.
Excuse me? You have a problem with
Never
hairy
seen
dudes?
Ryan.
No, no, it's just never sweet usually.
I'm a hairy dude.
That's all right.
It happens.
Oh boy.
LOL, when you die twice to Sif, you need to rethink your strategy. I'm gonna fight this guy in real life.
Oh boy. Hey, I'll be right back.
Are you seeing all these summon signs?
Yes,
Yeah,
they're
there's
everywhere.
like 1,000 of them.
This is insane. I mean, I wish some of them worked, but I guess you can't always get what you want.
I don't think any of them are real.
Schnitzel!
It's a mirage.
Schnitzel works, man. There's been times when he's joined our game.
I think this is the AI director fucking with your head, man.
You wanna play a game? Who's this? This guy looks like me. Actually, he looks exactly like Oscar from the start of the game. Hey, there we go. Schnitzel, welcome to the party, man. Not to spoil things for Nick, but...
I'll catch up eventually, don't worry.
Alright, we're going through the wall. And I actually have 10 Estus now, so this should be over.
Schnitzel's running DirectX 12. That dude's cutting edge.
Shit, yeah. He's the wave of the future, man.
Crisis 3.
He's already living in a world where every EA game has microtransactions in it.
I can't wait. Oh, I'm
Hey,
so
I'm back.
happy for that.
Oh, look who's back.
But,
Josh, how happy are you that all the games are going to have microtransactions in them soon?
dude, that's gonna be the greatest day of my life.
It's the
I
way
know,
of the
right?
future,
Me
I'm
man.
so happy.
Innovation.
Yeah.
I just have so much money that I just don't know what to do with, and this just solved all my problems.
I just think $60
Usually I
isn't
just like
enough for
throw
a
my
video
money
game.
in the toilet and flush. So
I
like,
know.
now it's a
Me
purpose.
too. But my toilet backed up really bad with money, so now I have to do something different with it, and I don't know why.
Oh man. I guess you could consider burning it. That might help.
It's a hard life. Well, you don't want to breathe in the ink, though.
Yeah, man, that's really bad for you.
It's really bad.
That's
and
a
then you
silly
get,
idea.
Terrible illness.
All right.
Hey,
You
how's
guys
this
win.
for Sif strategy, motherfuckers?
Yeah, you
burn
just
it.
bring-
Let
keep-
Schnitzel kill the boss for you.
That's the only Dark Stroll strategy that I have.
Did you say dark strolls?
Dark strolls.
Dark-
I went for a
Dark-
dark stroll last night. Oh, I'm a dog. Oh, thank you, Schnitzel. That was very nice of you. I now have the Covenant of Artorias, which I actually think is the first ring that I've ever gotten in this game. No, I got the
you get a
Leo
ring
ring.
of sacrifice.
I got Leo and Havel's ring a little earlier, and now the Hornet ring.
The Ringo Star.
Don't even talk to me. You've lost your privileges.
You're out of order.
Tyler Gaskin on Twitter says, Northern Lions Hair is a new Twitter account coming up. Man, there's already a Northern Lions Hair account.
Dude, you've got some pretty powerful
news.
chest hair. And back hair.
Yeah, just
Mostly
everywhere.
back hair. It's just
Every-
except on your head. I don't get it.
Everywhere.
Every hair. What?
All the Northern Lion Twitter joke accounts, you need to tweet me at Rockley Smile so I can add you to my list. I'm keeping track of them. I don't know why it's become my personal mission.
I'm gonna rest in this bonfire, then you guys want to do some giveaways?
Yeah.
Some
what
trivia?
the hell was up with Northern Lion's cheek? I don't get it.
Yeah, I think I bit my cheek once in a video.
Oh, okay.
So that's what happened there. Does that clue you into what's up?
That's really, really funny. really is.
Hey, now that you killed the dog, don't you need to eat the heart? Good lord.
Whoa.
That's dark, man.
Dark Souls.
Dark holes. Dark strolls.
Wait.
Northern Lion LP finally beat Sif. Holy balls NL, that took forever. That was like a minute and a half.
It really didn't take that long.
Okay. I'm just gonna tweet about this for a second.
Alright.
About to give away some Nazi zombie army codes on stream.
That looks great with your tweet deck, by the way. I really like that.
Yeah, TweetDeck is a solid application.
But seeing it coming in real time looks very nice.
Exactly. Which is probably gonna make this a fucking nightmare.
Yeah, it is.
Oh my god, it's already happening. Okay. So the way this is gonna work, basically, first things first, this is your first time here. Oh my god, stop tweeting me so quickly. if you're just joining us for the first giveaway ever, it's not our first giveaway ever, but it might be the first giveaway, you ever see. By the way, if you guys keep spamming me on Twitter, I'm gonna block the shit out of you. That goes for you, my eugenics guy. And also Josh. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so the way this works, I'm gonna ask some questions. We're gonna have Josh play against Rockley Smile in zombie trivia. And if I ask a question, first person to tweet me the correct answer will also win a code for Nazi Zombie Army that I will DM to you on Twitter, which requires me to say, follow me on Twitter, because if you don't, and you don't check your DMs, the code's just gonna sit there. You're gonna have a free game you're not gonna be able to play. You have to follow the other person in order to DM. I'll follow you, you follow me. And, feel free to follow me in general at the link you see on your screen. Oh my god. These tweets, man. The link you see on your page right now, if you are interested in participating here. I'm giving away 5 codes, so Josh against Nick. Just shout out the answer when you got it. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
So.
Okay. Question number 1. These are zombie game themed trivia questions. They start out real easy. Don't be afraid to shout halfway through the question. Are you ready?
Call of Duty.
Stubbs.
Well, you're both wrong. Okay. Question 1, super easy. This Left 4 Dead mob is known to vomit to alert you to the
Spinner.
horde. Was that Nick?
Yeah.
No, that was me.
Well, okay, Nick gets the answer. Oh god, Avira, get off the screen. So just to read the whole question. Oh my god. Okay, stop. Oh Jesus Christ. This is too fast.
Now you've done it.
It's too fast. Oh, are you watching this? Look on the stream, man.
Yeah.
Someone
You might
answered Left 4 Dead.
Yeah, you
This is insane.
you might want to consider using regular Twitter for this.
Yeah, I'm
If you're
putting
looking for the right
regular
answer.
Twitter up on my other screen.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm looking at this. The question was that we've already got a right answer, but the question in full was: this Left 4 Dead mom is known to vomit to alert you, or to alert the horde of your location. And the answer was Boomer. Nick got it right.
Oh no, I said
No,
Spitter.
you said Spitter.
I said Spitter. I got it wrong.
Boomer. Jay Smith says Boomer.
All right, Josh
went
gets it
too
right,
early.
I guess.
Nick said Spitter.
I did.
That was silly.
I won't lie.
All right, Josh wins. Question 1.
Nick,
my
I
God.
love you.
Where's the right answer? Spitter,
problem.
Spitter, Boomer. I think this one goes to. Oh my God, the Twitter feed. This one goes to Murray Bosworth. @ This is insane.
It's rough because, well, I interrupted you reading the question, so you thought I already got it right, but you never finished the question.
Right. So at Museus
did you
Murray
say that?
Bosworth, you get the first one. Oh my God, this is insane. Okay,
Nick, did you correct yourself?
No.
Josh
I
gets
thought it was
question
Spitter,
1.
legitimately.
Moving on.
Boomer.
Question 2. Maybe wait till I finish and then shout.
I will, yeah.
Dead Island publisher Deep Silver was a big winner in the THQ auction, snagging this absurd and beloved open-world sandbox series.
Dead Island. What?
Wait,
They got a new game coming out?
They bought a game from the THQ auction, a series.
I know this. Why can't I think-
WWE.
Absurd?
Absurd open-world sandbox game.
Did they get Saints Row?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That's not a zombies.
Dead Island,
Yeah, well-
man.
Your butt's
Deep
dead.
Silver published Dead Island.
Yeah.
Okay. The Saints Row answer goes to Oliver Norgate, Sal Curie, a son. All right, I got you here.
I don't know what you just said.
Yeah. Oliver hopefully knows. Sal
Okay.
Curie.
Good job.
A son. Okay. So we got 1-1, Josh, and what people are saying not a zombie game. Did you not hear the start of the question? Dead Island publisher Deep Silver.
I think
Woman's
everyone assumed that
tortured
the answers
statue.
were all going to be zombie themed.
Do you want just the answers? Name an enemy that has hunger for brains. Like,
Zombie.
you got to
I
switch
get
it up.
it.
You never watched Jeopardy?
No, I don't know what that is.
Okay, question.
is
Now
Jeopardy?
some other guy says just say Deep Silver.
Nick.
Man. Question 3. 1-1, Josh and Nick. This Super Nintendo run-and-gun action game from Konami is renowned by many as one of the best co-op games on the
Ghosts
console.
and Ghouls.
Zombies ate my neighbors.
Goblins.
Well, that
Zombies
was
Ate My
Nick because
Neighbors.
Josh was totally wrong.
Suck it.
It is
I
indeed
knew
Zombies Ate My Neighbors.
I knew it 5 seconds into the question, but I waited to be polite.
A lot of people said Contra.
Oh, that would be a mistake.
So I'm just, the Twitter feed's going insane right now.
Did that guy just say, give me docking, damn it?
Contra, Zombies Ate My Neighbors, Victor FS. Victor FS. Congratulations. You've got a copy of Nazi Zombie Army. Coming your way after I finish this stream. Docking Simulator 1997 is not the right answer.
Why 97?
Good
What happened
question.
that year?
So we have Nick at 2, Josh at 1 with 2 questions remaining. Question number 4. One of Xbox Live Indie Game's most surprisingly successful titles is this twin-stick zombie-themed shooter
made
with
a
an
game with
absurd theme
zombies.
song.
Yeah, give it to Josh.
You got it?
Yeah.
This is silly,
He
man. I
didn't-
can't even hear you guys, but I'll... Okay, what's it? Wait, say it again?
I made a game with zombies.
You were correct. It is 2-2.
He didn't wait for you to finish the question. I was waiting.
Is that a new rule?
I don't know,
Yeah.
man. This is a fucking nightmare.
I know. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's just a game.
I need to make shorter questions, I think, is the takeaway message. Okay. After watching TV's review, does anybody really want these codes? I knew it, man. Okay, Victor FS won again, but I can't give it to you again because that's a dick move. But
All
at
right, Nick,
literally
I'll
exactly
wait-
the
I'll
same
wait
time,
there.
at Maze136 got it. So at Maze136 136. All
They're
right,
really
and the final
rich
one.
names.
It's 2-2. This is for all the marbles. And I'm gonna read it really fast. Wait until I'm done.
Yeah, I will.
Got it.
Last question
Sorry.
for all the marbles. This controversial zombie MMO is now back on Steam after being pulled last month due to misleading advertising.
Daisy. Last words. Fuck.
Nick wins.
Nick wins.
Nick wins.
Nick wins.
Hooray!
All right,
for
Nick,
me.
that's 2 in a row for Nick.
Oh, well, I hope we're keeping track. I want to do a tournament.
You're pro tip. I'm real bad.
Are you
alright.
watching this Twitter feed? My God!
Where's he? Where's he? Where's he?
Daisy, Poopsy.
Z.
Easy.
Daisy was not pulled
ZZ
from Steam,
Top,
by the way. Daisy is still cool.
Where's ZZ Top?
Easy.
Okay,
Daisy.
Warzy, first
Zombie.
one. Steven Wengrenovich, Twilight Prince 6. You are
The
winning a
Walking
copy.
Z.
Twilight Prince Z.
Don't even talk to me.
Dragon Ball Z.
It's a good game or show. No, it's
With
not.
zombies.
All right, Docking Z is not the right answer. So thank you to everyone for participating in that giveaway. The winners: Museus, Sao Kiria Sun, Victor FS, Maze 136, Twilight Prince 6. You guys are going to be getting a copy of Nazi Zombie Army that will be in your Twitter inbox. It'll be
If
like
you
20
follow.
minutes after this ends. Make sure to follow me if you want the game because I have to follow. We have to follow each other to DM and make sure to check your DMs. Otherwise, the codes are just getting wasted. Anyway,
Your
also,
damn messages.
Josh and Nick, you're gonna get a copy for participating
Hooray!
Hooray!
because the
Internet
developer
vibe.
sent me very many copies.
I put my hand on my monitor, Nick. You gotta.
I high five myself in out of spirit.
You
All
left
right,
me
and
hanging.
everybody else, you know, I hate to shill myself, but follow me on Twitter at this address. I've been tweeting non-stop basically because apparently I have nothing better to do. This is also how you're gonna interact with the chat. This is what I see on a regular basis here. Is just this filling up constantly. Are you planning on
If you
doing a
haven't-
March of the Eagles Let's Play? No.
Oh no.
Is
Civ
it
5
Booty C?
So follow me on Twitter. We're gonna do like a Twitter Ask Me Anything at the end of this in about an hour. That's you know, I'll answer all of your questions. I'll probably not go with Twit feed for that.
Yeah.
Thomas was a
Tw-
Z.
Tweet deck because that's gonna be fucking crazy. But I'll default to regular Twitter for that. But in any case, let's get back to some Dark Souls. Thanks for playing, guys.
No
Aqua
problem.
Z.
Again,
times.
those segments are gonna get crazier and crazier as time goes on.
I
Right
hope
now,
so.
trivia is just like my default because it's easy enough to come up with 5 questions. It's easy to pick a winner.
Call of Duty Black Z.
Wow. I don't even see color anymore, so. Uchigatana, man, I love this weapon. Anyway, you know what's next? I guess it's fucking New Londo Ruins, my least favorite
Yeah.
area in the game.
Already?
Yeah, man.
I didn't even do that yet.
Goes by fast.
Well, you don't have to
happened?
do New Londo Ruins next, but I like
you
to do
need
it.
to-
You might as
you
well
gotta-
do it if you're making an invasion character.
You gotta kill ghosts.
Yeah. Do you know this? I don't want to spoil things for you, but do you know how to deal with the ghosts?
You need a ghost thing.
He's correct,
true.
basically.
Yeah.
Northern
Great
Lion,
answers.
your life is worthless. Wow, that hurts,
Wow.
man. There was a second
nice.
part of it that I think made it look like a joke, but TweetDeck pushed it down. So now he just looks like a dick.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're going back to Undead Parish. Where do I warp? I guess I just go straight back to Firelink Shrine. And then we'll get some transient curses and get this shit going.
My YouTube thing stopped working. Not your feed, but like the chat.
Comments. Yeah.
Yeah.
It does that. Just refresh it. It'll probably come back.
Whatever.
Or not.
Right? Not.
Where do you buy the stamina? That's from Oswald of Kareem?
I think so. Maybe. Yeah.
Well, that sucks. So I'm not gonna buy those. I mean, I guess I could warp to the Undead Parish and then just run up to the top. Actually, I'm already fairly... Oh, but I don't want to fight those dudes. Okay, you know what? We're going down to New Londo Ruins. Oh, but I don't have the effing Firelink Shrine bonfire?
Nope.
So... If
Yeah,
I
you
die,
should've
I'll have to
gotten-
restart at Undead Parish every single time.
No.
That's pretty
Oh
sad.
yeah, yeah.
But,
But
then I
you
can
can
just
just
warp
warp
to
there.
Firelink Shrine and come back down. Whatever.
Right. That's what I did for something.
Let's give it a try.
I was trying to go to Blighttown. That's right.
Is there a warp
I
to
kept dying.
Blighttown?
No, there's not. I had to, but I didn't have Firelink at that time. But I had to go to Blighttown for something. I think to go fight the lava people. Maybe.
What?
I don't remember.
The lava people?
Yeah, you go down to Blade Town. You gotta
Oh, yeah, like Demon Ruins.
Yeah,
I gotcha.
I think that's what I did. I remember dying a whole lot. I don't remember.
Yeah, Blighttown. I kind of don't like. Oh man, Northern Lion, that was horrible, brosive. Stream delay made that impossible. Fuck me for giving away free games. Where's the blossoms?
Yeah.
In any case.
Merchant in Sen's Fortress sells green blossom.
Ah, yes, I remember that now. I do have the shortcut for Sen's Fortress.
Thank you, Total Stasis.
Yes, thank you, Total Stasis. It sucks that you hated zombie Nazi army, though.
Oh, really?
No, that's Total Biscuit. I was just making a joke.
Oh, really?
The merchant and Sen's.
I think he was really making a joke. Yeah.
I was for real making a joke, man. Because I'm human, I should be able to get decent transient curse drops, but in the meantime, we're gonna start with only 2 here, which worries me. But we'll see. Let's go across here. I really hate New Londo Ruins. I can't stress that enough. I don't know, but like I really like the first few areas in the game, but I hate the later ones, with the exception of I don't know.
Wait, what'd you just equip?
Transient
Like
curse.
5 seconds ago for you.
Transient curse for sure,
Okay.
because that's what actually allows you to kill these dudes.
All of them? Isn't that limited time though?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
for like 2 minutes, I think.
Yeah.
It's good enough to get through.
That's the stressful part of this, is that you'll probably have to like use it again. So I like to keep it in my inventory so that I know when it goes like white, I can use it again.
Okay.
But then sometimes you're probably gonna need to use Estus because there's like 50 ghosts that spawn sometimes.
Did you just
Yeah.
kick that guy?
I kick whatever I please whenever I want.
It really sucks when the transient curse runs out in the middle of a mob of them and you don't have time to put another one on.
Yeah, these guys can stun lock you really quickly too.
But at least once you, release the valve, you can pretty much shortcut the whole thing.
Yeah, just
There's
run straight to the
almost
bottom.
nothing to it.
Luckily, I did pick up 2. Oh, this is my least favorite part. I did pick up 2 more transient curses just now.
Excellent.
You know,
Or
I expect
just
to
now.
die a few times here. As Ivan Drago said, if he dies... Oh, no, that might do it.
What'd Khal Drogo say?
Who? Is that... Oh, that's from some kind of fantasy novel, and you're a dork. Did you see this bullshit stun locking I just had to deal with?
Dude he'll mount the world. That's what he's
No,
doing.
his son is the stallion that will mount the world.
Is that
Oh.
some Dune
Come
shit?
on, man.
He mounts
What is going
everything.
on? You're getting turded on.
Getting mounted by ghosts.
Oh, yeah, that's...
Who is Khal Drago?
Khal Drogo is the Khal. Drago.
He's the Khal.
Yeah. He's from a Song of Ice and Fire, Game of Thrones.
Ah, okay. Alright. I got
So
you.
you died. Now you're back at the Undead Parish.
I'm going to Sen's Fortress. I'm going to buy some green stamina blossoms.
From who?
The merchant. Do you know there's a merchant up here?
No. I know there's a guy behind a wall that
Yeah.
the balls have to go through.
I don't like that guy.
Yeah, I pissed him off one time, but he was still locked in his cage, so I just ran away.
Is that Big Hat Logan? You're right, Neil Maloney. That was a bullshit stun lock. Okay, just get through this. You know there's a shortcut in Sen's Fortress, Josh?
No.
This is a big one.
Yeah, real big.
Like, probably one of the most important shortcuts in the game, next to that ladder I totally missed every time.
Yeah, I totally didn't know that one existed.
Yeah, this one's really big. Especially because this guy sells,
What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that?
You gotta get the key. And
That's
then you
an
open
elevator.
this.
You gotta be putting a dick in my butt right
It
now.
wasn't there for the first time. You gotta unlock it.
It's
How
true.
do you unlock it?
You get the key, you gotta jump the gap, you go down to the bottom of the tower, you get the key, you open it up, and then you can take it down, and from then on it's open.
That is the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life.
It's pretty good.
So I'm
Like,
using...
it blew my mind about this fire up here too.
Huh?
There's a bonfire up here.
Oh, yeah, that's an important one, too.
Yeah, it is.
So I just popped whatever this dude's soul is, core of an iron golem. I don't necessarily recommend it.
Whoa, why'd you do that?
You can use it to make some like a decent axe, but I just kind of wanted to get some quick souls.
Dark Souls.
Yeah, exactly. So that allowed me to buy 12 of those blossoms. But the reason that guy is so important is because you can buy large Titanite shards from him. So
Hey, Chris O'Connor added you to his friends list.
Yeah, are you jealous?
A little bit.
I am.
This guy.
Sorry.
This is an important bonfire. We're gonna warp to Firelink Shrine, I guess. Yeah. By the way, thank you for everyone.
You're welcome.
Not you. I'll never thank you. For people saying, Yulana Ruins is bullshit. You're 100% correct. What was the last bomb? I rested at the Sen's Fortress bonfire. That's fine. I'll just warp back here. I hate this fucking part of the game. This is always the worst part. And you know what the worst part of this is? The first part is a problem, but like the part with the ghosts before you turn the valve, but the second part is hard as hell too, just with the 4 kings.
Yeah, I think the second part's way worse.
And you almost like...
Are there actually like 4 dudes that fight at the same time?
No.
Well,
Well, there could be.
yeah, it depends if you're doing well or awfully.
Oh.
It's
so
all
like
about how
when I
fast.
play.
Yeah, you're gonna be fighting at least 4, if not 6 of them.
Yeah, that's such bullshit.
Wait, what?
Sometimes if you don't kill them fast enough, like more than 4 dudes spawn.
It's
that's
the 4.
bad.
The 4 is a completely arbitrary number. What that really is just if you wait too long, they'll just keep appearing over and over again. And essentially, you could have, I guess, an infinite number of them at the same time.
Well, guess I'm screwed.
Well, yeah, they're really weak against fire.
You just gotta tank them.
So if you have like a fire type weapon or a lot of good pyromancy, they're pretty easy. That sums up like the last half of the game. Is like if you have good pyromancy or a fire weapon, you're mostly pretty good.
The last
Really?
half, it sums up the whole game.
That's true.
Really?
Nito is actually really easy with fire as well. I saw you beat him the first time.
The only thing I use pyromancy for are the blobs and the depth. That's it.
The blobs and I haven't even done the depths in like probably like a year
Yeah,
now.
because you take the damn
Master
key.
key.
Yeah,
Use
exactly,
it back
man.
way.
I like the depths.
It's a good place to
How
get
do you-
humanity if someone doesn't drop you 24 of them automatically.
Who's dropping you 20 for humanity?
Just a random dude that guy summoned.
How do you drop humanity for people?
You can drop items for people from your inventory.
Really? How do
Yeah.
you do that? Or you just drop and it goes on the ground?
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes a little crystal thing, and then whatever you set it as, they can pick it up.
Like the crystal lizard?
No,
Nah,
it's
not
just
like the
a little
crystal lizard at
shiny
all.
pickup.
What do you do when you get? I've seen that thing before.
You kill it, you
Yeah.
get some slabs and stuff.
Twinkling
Slabs?
Titanite.
Or not slabs, chunks.
Like
or
meat slabs?
crystal titanite. I don't remember, man.
Is
Twinkling.
it good?
Twinkling. That's it. Little star.
How good is it?
It's pretty useful. It's definitely one of the better ones to get.
What is that even? It's for like crystal weapons. There's some special weapons.
Go
Yeah,
get your
there's certain
stuff.
specific, like, special types of weapons. Like, the way the dragon scales are specific to their own thing, I believe the twinkling ones are for those other types.
Do you have to kill these ghosts?
You don't
It's
have to, but
pretty
it's kind of best to take it
advised.
slow.
Okay.
They group up because they can go through walls, so you want to make sure they don't pile up on top.
Ah, I
Exactly.
didn't know that.
I always
mean,
get
they're
lost in
ghosts,
here
that's
too.
true. Hey, get your stuff. There you go.
Yeah, you are way behind.
Yeah, probably like
You're just getting it now for me, so
he
even
just got
further.
it. I think me and Nick probably are on the same latency.
Hopefully.
This dude's a dick. Just get out of that wall, man.
That thing in the bottom that's like a giant pile of ooze, that thing freaks the shit out
Ah,
of me.
the
I
one that
can't
like
stand
vomits
that thing.
on you and ruins your weapon.
Yeah. I really don't
Ooh.
like that thing.
You ruined your weapon?
Yeah, he's a big pain in the dick.
I
Did
can
you just
handle
get a
the dark
parrying
rays.
something?
Hmm?
You just got a weapon from that corpse.
Yeah, parrying dagger.
Is it a good dagger?
I don't remember.
Well, is it? Say if you wanted to parry something with it.
Yeah, I'd say that's probably important.
It's completely useless for that.
What's the one that? Wait, oh, this guy dropped some transient curses over here.
That's good.
Alright, I love how these ghosts like respawn every time too. So you have to,
Yeah.
if they were like the well, what are enemies that don't respawn? If they were like Titanite demons, this would be so easy. But Dark Souls,
You know,
They
there's a
don't-
couple
I mean,
of
you killed
ghosts
them in
that are
what,
harder.
like 3 hits?
you don't even know, Josh. You don't even know.
What do you mean? I just saw you killing 2-3 hits.
Yeah, but they gang up on you, man.
You're
There's
butt
also
gang.
some ghosts with red eyes that shoot like a banshee scream at you.
Yeah, I've never
like
been
the
hit by them.
skulls in the freaking hell land. I hated those skulls.
They're not so bad.
They're terrible. What are you talking about? Blew up and everything.
I mean, that's annoying.
They read up.
They can knock you off stuff, I guess.
Yeah,
Oh,
that can
I've been
happen
knocked
too.
off before.
My
been knocked
favorite
off.
area in the back half of the game is Catacombs and Tomb of the Giants.
No, I didn't like that.
I've never had much of a problem with it.
Tomb of the Giants is terrible if you don't have a good light source.
Yeah, but you always
You
do
should,
if you
though.
murder Solaire.
Yeah. If you don't know what you're doing, though, and you go down there thinking, like, oh, I'm a guy and I'm going to go look for stuff. No, you don't want to do that. It's not a good idea.
Thank God I had green there.
Is he giving you the business, telling you what's up?
Yeah, of course. And I think I had Rob too. Alpaca Patrol.
Ah, yeah. I like that guy.
I need people around when I play Dark Souls, else I'm just gonna be stuck on Sen's Fortress for a month and a half.
He was giving me Crusader Kings tips, which is really helpful.
Yeah, you got to meet that guy. He seems cool.
Crusaders of the Lost Ark.
Excuse me?
Excuse me?
Huh? I was talking about Alpaca Patrol.
I was talking
I
about
was talking
Crusader
about-
Kings.
I was
Yeah.
talking about Indiana Jones.
All right, so this is the part you gotta kite these douchebags outwards. Oh, come on.
None of us are talking about anything.
Kill the ghost, man.
I'm scared that the transient curse is gonna wear off.
Just
You don't want to start hitting it without the transient cursor. You're just going to get killed.
Yeah,
Well,
so I
still-
wanted to come back here and then, we'll get like 80 of them.
there's 80 of them.
There's
Well-
a lot. There's not 80, though.
That would be crazy. I didn't mean to
There's probably like
misrepresent it.
15 or 20 of them total in this area right here.
Yeah, 15
Are
or
you-
20 times 4.
Is Ryan gonna kill them? Oh shit! There's a bunch
I
of
hope so.
ghosts.
All right, transient curse held out for now.
Dude, is that what your Steam is like all the time?
Yeah,
There's constant messages down there.
yep.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it sucks. I was just imagining, like, if you have an iPhone and you set your Twitter to, like, vibrate once for each new tweet you get, your phone must be just out of batteries in, like, 6 seconds.
Gmail and Twitter have been turned off for notifications.
Good call.
All right, this has been going better.
Hey, your transient curse ran out.
Yeah. Whatever.
You're lucky I'm here for you.
Thanks, man.
Wouldn't have known. All right, now get down there and just kill them all. Do what I would
do.
do.
What you tell me to do.
Do what I would do. Run in there.
Not
and
good. Not
die
good.
like
Not
a
good.
man.
Not good.
Well, it's still good for
in
me.
a while, we'll know what's bad.
It's still good for me.
That's
Still
not good.
for me.
I mean, it's actually fine. You'll be able to take them.
Ah, that's what you
Yeah.
think.
Now it's not good.
Oh, yeah, you're right now. It's pretty bad. Try and pretend you're playing
Oh,
Geometry
now
Wars.
it's super, but not
Oh
good.
man. Okay.
This
Geometry
is the worst
Wars.
ever. This is
Go
the
in
worst
circles.
ever. Get out of there. What are you doing, man?
I shut up for a second there, but I got it. We're cool now.
All right.
Oh my god.
That
Cooler.
was pretty nerve-wracking.
It's still
Alright.
bad.
No, you're on a path. It's going to be okay now because they have to follow the path.
Yeah, but I don't want to go through that again.
Wow. Wow, that was frightening.
Hey, come back. I want to kill these dudes one at a time, but they don't do that.
Wait, do you not have a Firekeeper soul yet?
I don't do that, man.
Yeah,
You don't
somebody
have to-
actually asked me to remind you to upgrade your Estus, and I know you just weren't really into that, so...
It's no big deal.
You're just not into that? Like, that's a thing? I'm just not into that. Like, some dudes aren't into chicks? Like, you're just not into upgrading your Estus? It's for the birds.
Well, there was actually a Firekeeper soul right at the beginning of this area that he pretty much could have just gotten with no difficulty.
Is that where I picked up mine?
Yeah.
Ah.
Whatever.
No. Yeah, I totally picked up one randomly one time when I was just fucking around. And I was down here killing ghosts.
Yeah, there's 4 ghosts come out of the ground and, like, surround you, but if you just pick it up, you can just suicide and just, respawn at the fire link, and it's no big deal.
Right. Well, I had one of those, the ghost killing things. And so I used it and I killed the ghosts. And then I picked up that thing.
You mean a transient curse?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
ghost killing things. Yeah.
You can also get a cursed sword of, I think it's Artorias, that lets you just fight the ghosts, by default. There's
Oh,
also
man,
a dagger.
really?
that works that way. Yeah. You don't need
I had a
curses at
cursed-
all.
No, not a cursed club. I had some demon club. And then I undemonized it. And then I can kill the
Got it.
skeletons in the catacombs.
Yeah,
Oh.
occult.
Oh my God, there's still so many.
Yeah,
You had
when
a occult club.
No, but you gotta, like, reverse the occultness.
I know, you turn into a divine club, and then you can
That's
keep
it.
it dead.
Can I kill the ghost with that?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, it's transient curses or the dagger or the sword, I think, are your only options.
Everyone
Okay.
thinks they're a Dark Souls expert, man. I'm getting so many tweets right now that are like, you need a better Estes, man. There's no way you'll ever make this.
They should watch your LP.
Exactly. I ran like Estes +1 that whole time.
I'm Estes +1.
Now here's the question:
No.
where the F is that ladder that makes things not impossible? Is it over here?
I don't know. I'm not a ladder maker.
It's inside and then in the fireplace.
Oh man. Okay. Then I get the key to the abyss, and then we turn the valve, and then this first part is done with.
You
That is
can
correct.
kill the
There you go.
ghost while you are cursed. Is the curse? Is that the thing that the demon creatures
Yeah.
do to you in the depths?
The basilisks, yeah.
Yeah.
I hate those guys. I remember being cursed. And it was bad.
Yeah, that's
It's
a
not
real
worth
problem.
having half health.
Yeah, that was it.
That's the worst thing. You don't want half health, and it's pretty expensive to buy the stones to reverse it too.
Yeah, I
At least
forget
when
what I
you're
had.
starting out.
I forget what I had to do when I was, but it was the worst experience in the world.
It's I think it's called a purging stone. You get it from
Yeah.
the lady that sells moss clumps
That's it.
in the the sewer area.
I think
Who's
Oswald
this
of
person?
Kareem might sell it too. I can't remember though.
I've seen
Possibly.
that dude's hat before.
Yeah, that's a pretty popular set.
What
Yeah,
does
is
he
it
do?
an option that says curse break? What was that?
I think it's because I've got transient curse. He can break my curse for me.
Oh, okay.
So that's another way to do it, I guess.
Oh,
didn't even remember
that's
that.
super not convenient.
Yeah, I mean,
Hey, you
this guy's
cursed?
kinda in
Well,
the middle
go
of the
fight
face.
through a shit ton of ghosts and talk to this weird dude. Good luck.
Oh, there's a ghost.
Dark Souls.
Oh, you can't block them with your shield if you used a curse sword. I guess that's a good point.
89 Blackguard said, "Let's shed some blood, NL." I don't think he realized that you're fighting ghosts.
Shed some ectoplasm.
There you go.
I always forget how to get to the effing. You know what I'm talking about.
The wheel thing, right?
Yeah, there's like a gap here. You could just jump it if you're a badass.
Keep
The
going
wheel of
down.
morality. Turn,
All the way
turn.
down.
I've
was
got to
real
say,
close to
I'm
it.
pleased with myself so far. This has not been horrible.
It's all. This is probably the hardest thing. After this is just gonna keep getting easier.
Yeah, Four Kings is a bitch, but
That's what I mean.
all I gotta do is turn this valve.
I'm psyched to guide Josh through the DLC content. That's gonna be fun.
Ah, yeah.
The bosses in that are a freaking bitch, man.
I've never done
Oh,
the
great.
DLC content either.
It's really hard.
Well, I'll just get a bunch of people on the stream to help me out.
Yeah, it'll be a party.
It's basically par for the course. That's why I love it. G Smith doesn't actually play Dark Souls. Everyone beats it for him.
So
Seven,
my
everybody's-
walkthrough for New Londo Ruins, make sure you have 20 humanity,
Yeah.
because you're gonna run out of Estus.
Well, what did you go in with? 10?
Yeah, I think I kindled the one
Yeah.
at Bonfire. Or at, Sense Fortress.
Because I always like to keep my Firelink one at 20, but you don't even have a Firelink one.
Yeah, I play a pretty hardcore version of Dark Souls.
Yeah, that's true.
I make things impossible on myself, apparently.
Challenge run.
It's all in the name of making things, like, faster, but it always makes them substantially slower.
Green says I crowdsource Dark Souls. It's damn true, and I love it.
It's good times.
Oh my god, we did it!
Green's my Dark Souls brother. He tells me things.
No, my brother!
And recently I had Nick, which has been like truly helpful. Except when
I'm
I don't
glad to.
listen.
Yeah.
Nick will tell me like pro strats, and I'll just be like, "What? I wasn't listening." And I'll try like my own like hand in it, and I'll lose. And I'll be like, "Wait, Nick, tell me all the things that you told me before that I didn't listen."
Footsteps in the snow, for fuck's sake. It's the last time I'll say it.
Alright. Two things I gotta do here. First things first, let's finally equip a ring. And secondly, I'm gonna pop a homeward bone. Is that funny?
Yeah, a little bit.
And that's gonna allow me to go back to that bonfire, then we'll do some warping, and then we'll try to fight the Four Kings.
Wait, what'd you just do?
I'm gonna...
You popped a homeward bone.
No. Before the boner.
Oh.
What happened when you turned the crank?
It lowers the water, so you can access a new area.
Okay.
What's going on with my feet here? Does that mean I'm cursed?
You still haven't popped the boner for me yet.
Well, you'll see in a second.
There it is.
And
Boing. No, there it is.
no, nope, not yet. He's There he goes.
All right,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be back in a second. I'm gonna take a quick urination break.
All right.
Again?
Yeah, I'm drinking a lot of coffee, man.
I'm drinking beer faster than you're drinking the coffee.
I'll be back.
I love you. We just talked to ourselves.
All
It's
right,
good.
Nick and Josh, we're live again.
Oh, okay.
By the way, here's Nick and Josh's channel. Take a second and pimp yourselves out while I get myself back down to the abyss.
Oh, we just
Sure thing.
did.
Yeah, but I don't think anybody heard it.
Oh, why?
'Cause
you
I had
muted
you
me.
muted.
That's such a mean thing to do. Hey, everybody. I'm J Smith OTI. I hang out on the internet, make dumb jokes. You can follow me on YouTube. I don't think that's actually called follow, subscribe. YouTube.com/JSmithOTI. I'm on Twitter. Twitter.com/JSmith_OTI. And then every once in a while I do some live streams, including Dark Souls. You can see that at twitch.tv/JSmithOTI. And sometimes I hang out with Nick too.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I hope we do that more, actually. But yeah, I got stuff too. I got a lot of indie games. I've been playing like 300 indie games this year, and I'm still going.
Jeez.
And if you want to watch my Odyssey as I track myself through that, you can go to youtube.com/RockleySmile, as you see on the screen there. And I also have a Twitter, and it's @RockleySmile, and I also have a website, which is www.indie-impressions.com.
Awesome. Go subscribe to them.
Hooray.
You've got their subscription links up there on the screen, which we'll have to manually type in our browser because we live in the year 1999. And now we're going to come back down here and fight these guys. And I'm pretty stoked that I still only have 5 Estus. I guess I never kindled that Sen's Fortress bonfire. But the fun part, or the hard part, I should say, is almost over. It's been a long road, but our character is almost invasion ready. All we need to do... Thornforge just followed me. That was the name of my Dark Souls character in the Let's Play. That's a nice little dose of nostalgia. But in any case, we are going to fight the 4 kings, probably solo. Apparently there's a bonfire down here. I've never seen it. Nick, can you shed some light on that? Someone told me there's a bonfire in New Londo Ruins.
I don't think so. What? I'm trying to think of what that could mean. I don't think there is.
I left the overlay up. No, I didn't.
No, you're good.
It's still, yeah, I can see you. You're hop, skipping, and jumping around.
I don't know why people are feeding me misinformation, man.
No, every time I've gone
Oh,
to run
fuck.
this area, I always just come down from Firelink. And I go across this bridge, I hang a right, and then I follow the wall around, and then I jump over the ledge there, and you're pretty much right at the boss.
Yeah, there's a sweet drop, like right here.
Yo, Ryan, why haven't you fought Lautrec?
Yeah, I should do that and get the Firelink Shrine Firekeeper back.
Oh, that's that guy. All right.
Like, I should really
I was
do
just
that.
reading comments. I don't really actually know what the hell's going on.
I have a
can't-
tendency to get lost in this area, too.
Yeah, right there. See, there's the wall. You just got to make sure you fall on the far side of that, and you're good.
Can I? Yeah, I can walk through this. Now,
Yep,
we've
you're
got
fine.
some dark wraiths. Someone
You
says
just wanna
no,
hang-
there's no bonfire down there. So this
Yeah,
is
there
what I
isn't.
deal with on a regular basis.
There's no bonfire.
People ask, Northern Line, how do you not know anything about these games that you're playing? The answer is because I get fed opposite information constantly. This guy, I would love to get some humanity from these guys. I think they can also drop, like, the Dark Hand.
Yep.
I can't get up there.
Ooh, wait, what is this guy? He looks angry.
He's the Dark Wraith, which is crazy because you, like, never see any invaders that look anything like him.
He looks cool.
I'm pretty sure this part is the part where I start to think that everything hates me.
He looks like an Urukai.
Yeah, he does. Is this humanity? Oh, cracked red eye orbs. Yeah, that's important. We'll need those once we start being invasion ready. There is no
Dark Wraiths-
bonfire in NL Ruins.
Yeah, there
All right.
not The Dark Wraiths are pretty awesome though, because if you have their drop from it, you can actually use it on your right hand to make it steal humanity from people, or your left hand for a shield.
This is true.
Green wants to know if you're trying to go 4 kings with 5 Estus plus 0.
Yep.
I was gonna
Sure.
ask that too, actually, but
What, like it's hard?
no, it's not. I hope you have a good strategy, because I don't think I could ever beat this, even with the summon here.
There's a summon here?
Yeah, you can summon the witch. She's not very helpful. She
Can you
dies
summon her
very
if you've
quickly.
ever if you didn't summon her for Moonlight
The
Butterfly?
butterfly.
I don't know actually,
I don't think so.
but I know I have summoned her.
I've never used any summon on this.
It's
This guy
right.
just kicked you in the face.
You know the little bridge that goes across to the tower where the fog wall is to the boss? There's a little cubby hole on the right before you cross the bridge, and you go behind there is a summon sign on the ground.
Ah, okay. So I hate everything about this part too.
Oh right, you got humanity. I guess that's your strategy.
Use all my available humanity.
Oh, there he is.
This guy throws up on me. I'm just like, I hate myself. Are you seeing this glitch? Like, sometimes I just do like 700 damage to him in one hit.
What is this
I didn't
ugly
see that.
thing?
I saw you did 300, but I thought it was 2 hits adding up.
Is that
it
the
might
4
be.
king?
Oh yeah, there it was. 800. Yeah, it was just a really good hit, I guess. Maybe he's weak to lightning. Could he be weak to
Whoa.
lightning?
I don't know if I want to. Yeah, I guess maybe he's weak to lightning or something. I got sweet ass invincibility frames. Backstabbing this dude as that skull tried to hit. Stop kicking me in the face, you Durngo.
What'd you just say?
I call him a Durngo.
A Durngo?
Oh, it's
Gotta do
bleed
every-
from the Uchi katana. I see.
Oh.
That's what the people tell me anyway. Is this where... Alright, well, I mean, I guess we could do this.
We're good.
We're gonna die.
No, we're not gonna die.
We're gonna die, and
We
I'm gonna
might.
lose this 6 popped humanity.
Don't
Just
worry
see-
about it.
See if the witch is around. I'm curious now.
I'm not human, though.
Oh, never mind then.
Okay, so let me just think about this for a second. We're gonna pop on
Your ring.
some Havel stuff.
Wait.
I have the ring on.
You're telling me you have to walk this whole way to fight the boss every
Yeah.
time. That's
Yes.
the worst thing in the world.
You don't
I'm
have to
gonna
fight that dude every time,
The,
though.
the big guy's gone.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, even still, you gotta fight all the other
It's-
Jabron.
Yeah, the
2
ghosts-
dark wraiths, a bunch of ghosts, and a couple skulls.
You can just sprint it if you want to, but it's risky.
They pile
Risky
up
business?
at that door.
Yeah, risky business. You got me.
Haha.
Okay, so I got the green blossoms equipped. I got the humanity. I'm wearing Havel's set. And I'm walking super slow.
I'm walking on sunshine.
Oh! A lot of these guys, I mean, they might actually be able to one-hit me, but that's what Havel's armor's for. And yeah, again, as Nick said, pyromancy would be a nice touch. Sadly, I lack that as well.
Wait, didn't you get the green stuff? The green
Yeah.
stamina?
Yeah, I got,
For this
I got the
reason?
green stamina, dog. Don't even worry.
That's what it does, though, right?
Yeah, I don't think it gives you... It just makes it regenerate super quick.
Oh, so you don't actually run faster? And
I still
everything?
run like a big pile of trash, but
Oh, okay.
The
you gotta make
YouTube
sure we have that
comments-
popped as much as possible.
Hilarious.
All right, here we go.
2 Estus.
4 kings,
Shit
2
ton of
Estus
shit.
plus 0.
The YouTube comments don't seem to have a lot of faith in your ability to beat this boss, so I really hope you can prove them wrong.
Well, it's not starting very well.
Uh-oh. I'll
The
find out
abyss.
soon.
It's really dark in here, souls.
Very dark.
It is really Dark Souls in here. The thing is, you never have to use your Estus if you just go straight for humanity, and you never need to upgrade your Estus because you're already
Maxed out.
It automatically gets you full health.
There you go.
Smart guy,
So
right?
this is the king right here.
This is one of the 4 kings. The second one's already spawned, which is bad for business.
Yeah, you don't want to get the purple missiles involved.
Oh, I always get the purple missile
They-
involved.
It will be involved.
So far, so not bad though.
Yeah?
Alright.
What's your Uchi katana at? Gucci
Plus-
katana.
plus 0 lightning.
You didn't upgrade it at all, like the Smith? You didn't plus it?
It's lightning plus 0.
Oh, okay.
It's lightning plus 0.
It's 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0.
That's pretty good. It's probably
Pretty
better
ballsy.
Yeah.
All right, sounds like they're back in your corner now. They think you can do it.
Well, they might want to watch for a second.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. I'm seeing this thing going on right now.
It's not great right now.
You just got
like-
grabbed.
Someone said,
Yeah, I
cannot
like when they pick you up.
pop Blossom with Havel's armor equipped, you ding dong. What are you talking about? I popped it with it equipped just a second ago.
Yeah, you did.
That misinformation you were talking about.
You
Exactly.
did it on the
This
way
is my
down.
life in a nutshell.
He's groping you.
Oh man, there's another king. I'm basically using like... This is an all or nothing shot.
I think after you get the 4 kings, then the Burger King should show up and finish you off. He's creepy as hell. He probably lives in the Abyss, too.
I'd hang out with him.
Well, I mean, he does good deeds. I mean, he walks around and delivers burgers to people who aren't expecting it, and that's not bad.
Yeah, I mean, sure, he'll wake up beside you in bed, but
There's
then he'll
nothing
also
wrong
give
with
you
that.
He'll give you breakfast.
The
It's all
thing is,
good.
though, when you wake up and he's, like, in between you and your wife, you don't,
I don't
want
have a
that.
wife. Like,
I'm saying
maybe
in theory.
like me in my hand. You're like, all right.
I don't know
well,
how we would get in between. I think then he's doing you special favors at that point.
By the way, I just want to say fuck everyone.
Okay.
Not you. You're cool.
Okay. Thanks.
What about me?
Is there a 5th king here?
There's all the kings. You got to keep fighting them
Oh.
until the life bar is gone.
I just
I
want to
wanna
say
see some-
fuck everything. This is bullshit.
Yeah.
Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me.
But
Back to
with
that
so many
again.
humanity popped, I'm pretty sure I can just immediately join the dark rates.
Yeah, you can.
Wait, what
Your,
happens?
your defense
You're
is high
supposed to
now.
get like all the humanities, and then you can join people.
You got to donate it.
Eat the humanity.
Eat the humanity. Oh, the huge manatees. You're just getting
Yes.
grabbed. Stop being grabbed.
Even though there is still one king remaining, I'm the world's greatest.
World's greatest.
That's pretty awesome.
Where's the haters now?
They all left just then.
Exactly.
No way and shit that I'm gonna be
Every
able to-
one of them left.
Straight and naked for the rest of this run. Oh
That's-
god, put some clothes on.
They're saying it was a cheesy win.
Oh bullshit.
Well, it looks like Jay Smith will be farming some humanity. Right do this
I'm
shit.
telling you, that was pretty impressive. I don't
Is
think I
that
could have
the
done that.
Damn lion, that was fucking awesome. Oh, this is the one I think where you say no or something. Okay.
After the end,
Yeah, whatever. The story. Big deal.
This is the worm.
Yeah.
Lord Clinging and Lord
I don't know this worm. This is the creepy worm.
This is a foreign worm, yeah.
Okay.
But the other undead
Okay.
only
Okay.
I don't think this guy tries to trick you. I think he's pretty straightforward.
What is your decision? Yes.
The Dark Soul.
Very well. I shall now guide you to Gwyn's prison. Awesome. So, and look at this cocky motherfuckers, man. NL, how would you have done this if you didn't have 20 humanity? Same way I did it in the Let's Play.
How'd you do in the Let's Play?
I mean, it was pretty similar probably, but I earned that humanity myself.
Farming rats.
My favorite part is how you have to give this guy one humanity at a time.
This is
Yeah.
For what?
Well, all of them do.
Yeah.
Anytime you gotta give a trinket.
Place the Lord Vessel upon the altar. Place the Lord Vessel. Yeah, Gunner. Ayrton, you're right. Epic win. Haters, GTFO. I'm still a hater, Northern Lion. You had to waste all your humanity. Yeah, but now I got like infinite humanity from invading. It's true, man. My guy has seen better days.
I've seen better days.
5 seconds, man.
Can't sing the song for 5 seconds.
What is that? Everlast? Who is that?
I think it's Everlast.
Fucking.
Who the hell? How does the hell did he carry around this like bowl? Where did he keep that at? In his pocket?
Shove it
Yeah,
up
he
my
ain't got
butt.
no pockets. He's all skin.
It's the human pocket.
Skin pockets. He'd put it
Yeah,
in
skin
his
pockets.
foreskin.
It's
Oh
fine,
no,
skin.
don't get into that now.
Gotcha.
That's all they wanted this whole time.
They did. They asked for it. Oh.
Alright, I gotta go talk to this guy 1 second.
For what? What guy?
Well, this Dark Serpent guy.
Did we just do that?
Yeah, but then I gotta give him like 1 humanity.
Once
Apparently, Citizen King sings better days.
Citizen King.
are you
Whatever
Citizen
happened to
King.
those guys?
They probably killed themselves.
Oh man, that's exciting. We're finally we have an invasion ready character, so I can go back to doing invasions on live stream.
What do you do when you put a soul in there?
In the Lord Vessel?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Walk
what
up
do you
to
do?
it.
Well,
Walk
I don't
up
know
to
what
it
it
and press
does.
the button, and
What's
then
the
it lights up.
button do? Does it do anything?
It's like a key.
Yeah, when you have all 4 Lord Souls, then you can open
Oh.
the final area.
You ever played Super Metroid? You know how you go to that statue and each time you kill one of the bosses, it lights up and then sparkle comes out? It's kind of like that in reverse.
Ah, okay.
Exactly.
Eggs. Is it Billy Hatcher?
This guy just gave me the dark hand.
Pretty nice of him.
Alright, now we start offering humanity. One at a time. How you guys doing?
Doing good.
I don't even understand what's going on anymore.
Yeah, it got advanced level Dark Souls pretty quick.
Yeah, this escalated really quickly.
That was one of the best New Londo Ruins runs I've ever had, believe it or not.
You went well.
It was surprising. Well, I mean, except for that time I got gang raped by ghosts at the start. After that, though,
Mm-hmm.
really need to just add a slider in here.
A
Yeah.
slider?
Yeah,
They couldn't
like
be
a
bothered.
tiny burger.
Oh, how many do you have to give them?
10. Isn't there, Nick? You got 100%.
Yeah.
Don't you have to give the lady, the spider lady, 99 or something
It's a lot. I think it's like 80.
to get like the last pyromancy or something, right?
It's something like that, yeah. It's either that or to open up the path, the secret shortcut to Lost Izalith.
And that's how you have to do it if you want to save Solaire, right?
Well, that might be how, but I don't think I had to do that because I never actually saved him because that's not part 100%. You'd think that would have been an achievement too.
Yeah.
But you know, you actually save Solaire at that point, and then you still have to actually bring him to the final boss and keep him alive through that, which is apparently horrible. So I'm just not up for that goal at all. I'm not gonna do that.
Well, we have some time left. Let's do some invasions.
Let's invade everybody.
I'm gonna go to Anor Londo, start wearing my Silver Knight build like a total cheeser, and maybe kill some people.
So what do? Do you just? How does this work? How does,
you'll
how does
see.
invasions? Do you get cracked red eye orbs for every humanity that you give him?
No, you get for 10 humanity, you get the full red eye orb, which has infinite uses.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's legit. It's like the real deal.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
No more cracks.
Yeah, we're done basically. Our character's good to go.
Huh.
And the thing is, like when you die, oh man, he's so quick now. He's just like spidery. When you die as an invader, like your bloodstain is wherever you died in that other person's world, so it's still like, I should probably, just to be safe here, equip myself with some armor. But wherever you died, you can just get your bloodstain back, and then you'll get all the humanity that you had anyway. So you have to be human to invade, but it's not a big problem keeping humanity once you get it.
Dude, you almost gave me like a medium-sized heart attack when you almost fell down that hole. I was like, oh my god, the contraption's moving down. What's he gonna do? But you got it just.
Oh, I could fight Lautrec too. Let's not do that right now though.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
No, man, I'm eager to get some invasions done.
Roll the dice.
I mean, typically, the people you invade are either going to be amazing or garbage. Like, a lot of people in Anor Londo, they're still using, like, the Drake Sword at this point.
Yeah, I
offense.
was.
But,
No, it wasn't. I was using the lightning thing.
well, yeah, the Lightning Spear as well. Even with the Lightning Spear, usually it's fairly easy to kill people. I still only have Lightning Uchigatana +1, so Lightning Spear is actually, like, a fairly solid match against that. But,
Josh, we gotta hook you up with a Fury Sword. You're gonna go the rest of the game with it.
oh, man,
I have
Quelaag's
an
Fury Sword is
Uchigatana.
awesome.
Can
got
I
one?
make it +1?
What?
Sorry, say that again?
I said I have a Gucci katana. Can I do that?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, that's the type of weapon you need to start it.
I've beaten the game
got
with
it from that dude
Uchigatana
who
many
hangs out in the
times. It works
swamps.
fine.
Doesn't even matter. It could be that or like one of the other types, a scimitar or something. It's just a curved sword.
Yeah, but the Fury Sword is dope.
Yeah.
Well, how do you get the Fury sword?
You gotta combine a bunch
Ours
of
is
stuff
the
and
Fury.
Go to the giant blacksmith.
Okay. People were telling me to kill him. I thought that was a bad idea.
Don't
kill
kill
any.
him.
Don't kill
Yeah, I'm not
any
gonna kill
NPCs, really.
Dude, people are telling me to like, kill people. I'm like, they didn't do anything to me. They just talked. I'm like, kill some-
Anarchists.
See, it's
Except
a
like
problem,
Joker.
man.
Maybe the dude at like the first start of Firelink Shrine, and Green knows I'm talking about when Cam tried to kill him. Like the
Yeah.
dude immediately just like hangs out there and
Oh,
is all
Crestfallen Warrior.
The guy is mopey. I hate that guy.
He's
That
kind of a
guy's
jerk.
fun, man.
He's just mopes around all the time.
All right, here we go.
Cracked eyed. No, red eyed. It's like that one movie.
Yeah, with the pen in the throat.
Oh yeah, dude.
That's the worst. I
Actually-
never want that to happen.
Wait, what movie is that?
Red eye.
Oh, the
like-
Rachel McAdams one.
Yeah.
pen-
I haven't seen that.
Tracheectomy, like right off.
Yeah.
Just ooh,
Ugh.
no good.
And it was a self-imposed tracheectomy.
Excuse my friend, he's dead tired. So if you're wondering what I did there, it was actually, do I have Havel's ring? I think I have Havel's ring. What I was doing there was basically just I do not have Havel's ring. I leveled up my endurance a little bit so I could at least wear something while still having the quick roll. So the pantsless invader returns.
Did you know you can cheese Havel? You don't actually have to fight him, but you don't get his ring. But you can kill him. You just
Well,
lead him all the way up the stairs and out that little bridge, and then you can actually fall off the side there, and he'll just keep going. You can land on the ground.
Where is Havel's ring anyway? I've gotten it before. Do you fight Havel to get Havel's ring?
I
Unless
have.
I've gone crazy, yeah, that's where you get it.
Okay.
The dude at the bottom of the tower by the first big boss,
Yeah.
the Taurus demon.
Yeah, that's good. That gives you what, like 50% extra load or something?
It's a lot extra, yeah.
I'll give you an extra 50%.
Well, we invaded a dude.
Um.
Foreskinned.
Ooh. Uh oh. Don't say
What?
that here, man.
No
Wait, you
foreskin
invaded
is safe.
foreskin?
No foreskin?
Where is this? This guy hasn't even opened up the shortcut yet. What a ding dong.
Uh oh. Are you gonna let him?
I'll help him out a little bit. I mean, you can't. I don't know if you know this, but like invaders can use the enemies to their advantage.
Yeah, kite people into them.
He could be here any moment. Now, this is my favorite part of Dark Souls because now it becomes like a survival horror game. Because you're like searching for the dude. Where did he go? Oh, I see. You can see his health bar whenever he gets hit, which really adds to the immersion.
It'd be crazy. It would be crazy if they let you jump back and forth between all of the enemies that are around the level.
That
Oh,
would be
that'd be-
awesome. Okay, so I'm
He's-
gonna guess he's through here.
How? That guy was still alive.
Phantom. Yeah, he's over here. Solaire. Are the giants alive? Oh shit. Darren Sharp.
One of the hottest hitting safeties
Are they gonna
in
do-
the league.
I can't let them run through the fog wall as the thing, but I think that's what they're gonna try to do.
Right.
No! No! He's gonna go!
No,
Get him!
I can't.
He's running a pretty weird snaky path.
I basically probably pissed that dude off a little bit at least.
Yeah, he didn't even get the shortcut.
I want to let him get the shortcut, but these guys are just gonna bleed me out instead.
Well, he just got together his awesome party. He's like, man, I'm gonna finally take down Smo and Ornstein, and then you show up.
Oh no, you backstabbed him, you dick. He's trying to go through.
Oh good,
Oh,
so
he's gonna brag too.
my Phantom is vanquished, but apparently that means we're just gonna watch the Ornstein and Smo cutscene again.
Oh,
I've never had this happen before. Maybe I'm gonna join him as a red Phantom to...
he went through the wall.
Yeah, my corpse has gone through the wall apparently, so... I
You're
guess
pretty
now...
sweet,
Oh,
Bugs.
there we go. You'll see. So I have to run all the way back there to get my bloodstain? Oh no, you know what? When you die, you lose your humanity, but you stay human.
Yes.
Okay.
When you're invading. So I can just continue invading here.
Yeah, I never invade, so I don't really know.
Invading, it's a fun time, man. I think... Oh, there's my bloodstain right there. Weird.
I got grief too many times to want to return the favor.
Well, I'm gonna build. I usually build fair invasion characters, so I'm gonna probably build
Yeah.
this guy out a little bit off camera and keep the live stream dense with entertainment, hopefully. Which by that I mean entirely invasions. Because I don't need to beat the rest of the game on camera. I feel.
Are you gonna beat the rest of the game on camera? Or you just beat the rest of the game?
I mean, there's other items you can get that might help out with the build like this. Like the ninja flip ring is a big one. I forget what that's actually called, but.
Wood grain?
Oh yeah,
think.
dark
Like,
wood grain ring.
What do you do at this point in your Dark Souls career?
Invade
Like,
forever.
you made an invasion character.
Yeah.
Like, do you just keep on invading? Do you beat the game, or is
Yeah,
that...
you just invade forever, and you can invade like wherever you want.
Uh-huh.
So Anor Londo is a pretty good
Wherever
place.
you want, though. You have to play through the game, though. But you just don't have to... As long as you don't level up your character, you should be good, right?
Right? Yeah. Like so, I wouldn't be able to invade people at like on Deadburg unless they, for whatever reason, got like super high level for no reason.
Yeah.
But pretty much like here to any point remaining in the game.
That's pretty good.
So there's some like really trolly spots you can summon people, or you can invade people. Duke's Archives is pretty dickish. What else? It's been a while. Tomb of the Giants, you can piss people off pretty easily. So I guess I'm just gonna 1v1 Solaire here. Oh, is he going for the bot? This jerkbag. Nobody has any honor anymore, man. Fuck you, Solaire. Also, oh, he's just...
You're so far ahead of us, man.
You'll see, man. You'll see.
Alright. So I see you 1v1 Solaire right now. He's running away.
Solaire knows what's up, man.
Oh, you got him.
Have you guys ever seen the video that's like the shell game invasion?
No.
All right, well, there's a spell you can get that'll allow you to turn into like a scenery object,
Oh, I
like a
love that.
barrel. And this guy had, I guess, 2 guys with him, and they all had this thing where they turned into a barrel. So they got invaded by someone, and the goal was they all ran to the same place. The invaders saw the 3 of them all together, and they all turned into barrels and started swapping places. So eventually it got so crazy, and one of the invader rather, picked one of the barrels, who then unspelled themselves and fought him. And the goal was that the invader had to pick which person was the host so they could win and, disband it. And luckily for the video, the dude actually picked wrong all the time, so he actually fought all 3 people. It was freaking hilarious, though. I never thought of something like that.
I'm so stoked to actually have... Oh, God! Who's this dude?
You invade the world of Raw Flesh Citadel.
I guess I'm basically just gonna murder him while he stands still. Oh, he's... I thought it was a glitch or something. I didn't mean to cheese him.
What is he doing?
He's just
Is he
standing
AFK?
still, probably like waiting for his buddy or something.
And then he got Northern Line.
I could be his buddy.
You got lion.
You should have been, except you just slashed. Oh, yep, you're just cutting at him.
We
Fuck
can't
it.
be friends now.
This is the meanest thing. Oh, he's drinking his ass.
This guy does a lot of damage.
So what level are you?
Like 30?
So you're
44.
like half
That's
my
awesome.
level.
44.
And you're like 1,000 times better than me.
I was like 70 when I tried to beat 4 kings.
Okay, good. That's actually that comforts me, Nick.
But I was going for completionism, so I was kind of just wasting time farming because I wanted to get everything.
Right.
Still, yeah, I didn't really do a very skillful play, I will admit.
This guy is kicking your ass.
He's real strong, man.
I wish you weren't such a pansy.
Well, I want to get him down here with these knights.
Take him to the room with a demon.
Yeah, I've fought people in that room before. I never feel good about it, though. He's using his lightning spear. You fool! Oh, he's just trying to bait me up here.
Go away, I'm baiting.
He's trying to get me in like a tight area.
Baiting and tight area right after.
Oh. There's
I hope
no
we get to
shame
see-
here. There's no
Yeah.
shame on Northern Lion Super Show Mondays.
Monday. I think he's only got enough stamina to hit once. Which is gonna be how I'm gonna... That's how I'm gonna take him down here.
That's pretty bad for him.
Well,
Poke him.
that's pretty bad for him, too.
Poke him.
I hope we get to see a moonlight invasion because I always think those are quite entertaining.
I
What's a
suck at
moonlight
those, man.
What's a moonlight invasion?
Whenever I invade Dark Anor Londo, it's basically like, oh, this guy's good.
Yeah,
So if he kills that lady, that makes it dark?
Yeah.
yeah.
Does it make it dark? What happens to Solaire?
What do you mean?
Do I want to know? He's like he loves the light. He loves the sun.
He does love the
Solare's
sun.
like a non-entity in this area.
Oh my god! You're gonna love this.
So it only makes Anne Orlando dark, not everything else.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't. Oh, getting the.
Oh no!
Wow.
Fair play. You'll see what happens there. Let's just say I've got some practice to do.
Uh oh.
Oh.
Fair
There's
enough.
a couple
I mean,
times that like I could see you probably wanting to be getting it backstab, but just not happening.
it's cool enough for him.
He just like poked you. That was like the weakest hit.
Yeah, but that's a cool way to finish it off. He's rolling like a really strong weapon and then like a quick weapon, which is fairly effective, I guess. I got to get through here because someone corrected me on Twitter that was like, your bloodstain is like where you invade actually. So if you die during an invasion, your bloodstain is where you actually got summoned for the invasion. So if I just go back there, I should get all the humanity.
I love this comment. Somebody said, I had to step out for a second. Where did Northern Lions pants and shit go?
Maybe we'll do like 1 or 2 more invasions, and then I'll do a Twitter Ask Me Anything. And there we go. We got our humanity back. Not that it really matters, but it's something.
Makes you feel better.
Every time
Wait,
you have a successful invasion,
humanity.
by the way, you get 1 humanity and a certain number of souls, depending on what level the other person is. So you can actually get up to 99 humanity pretty easily if you just invade consistently.
Nice.
Why was your retrieval there? Did you die there?
No, the bloodstain is wherever you got summoned if you die. Like wherever you invaded, that's where your bloodstain will be.
Oh, I think I get it.
You better.
Why do you have a bloodstain if you didn't die?
I died in his world.
You died in his world. I got you now. All right, but you didn't really die because you invaded. I
Right.
thought it was just
my
like
phantom was vanquished.
Okay.
You die in the dream, you die in the real world.
Just the sheer force of that parry that you're gonna see in about 8 seconds just broke that pot.
You parried a pot?
Oh yeah, that was pretty good.
So
Just
this is-
shockwaves through the ground.
This is how you get good at parrying these silver knights.
All right, so Nick's way ahead of me now too.
I'll say.
I just saw the pot get shattered. So let me do
Running
a
a
quick
race here.
F5 for this.
Have people made mods for this other than like the patch that fixes all the graphical issues?
Good question.
Somebody in the comments should let me know, because I want to know if there's like somebody trying to make new areas or something, because I want to get that.
Actually, that'd be pretty cool.
That would be cool.
I would make my own areas if that's an option.
Oh, apparently they patched out the wood grain ring, so the only way to get a benefit from it now is if your weight is under 25%.
Oh.
In a way, that's actually a good thing, because on the Xbox 360 version, at least pre-Prepare to Die edition, there was... Oh, whoa. This dude's just standing here waiting for it. Oh, yeah, okay, we're gonna do this sorcerer battle. I hate these dudes. I'm not gonna bow to you, because your fucking crystal things are gonna shoot at me, so... I would love to, but unfortunately, it's not a very good idea. Oh, this guy's just straight up... not trolling, but basically farming invaders. I don't even know what that weapon is. That must be a DLC weapon. So I'm gonna die
looks like-
basically instantly.
Some kind of catalyst.
Yeah, he has a lot of health too.
That spear is the thing you can make out of the Moonlight Butterfly horn, I think.
Oh, is it?
I think so.
That's cool. I've never used it before. He basically destroyed me.
It's you either make that spear or you make the Ring of Light shield that shoots that like psionic blast out of
Ah, yeah. The other thing is, Josh was asking before, like, what do you do at this point in Dark Souls? I'm gonna be... What was I gonna say? Oh, I'm gonna go back to Blighttown or whoever sells dung piles, and I'm gonna farm some dung piles. And,
Can you just... You can buy dung piles?
I think someone sells them.
Who the hell is the man
Literally.
collecting poo? He's like, oh, some poor sap's gonna definitely buy this shit. Literally shit.
it. Literally
then-
this shit.
You can, like, turn people toxic.
Yeah.
You just know that I'm toxic.
It's a good song, man.
It is. Local H did a really good cover of it.
Is it okay to unironically like Britney Spears now? Have we gotten to that point?
I think when she went bald, it was alright to like her.
Weapon at risk. No.
You just gotta.
Well, I guess the last thing that we're gonna do here is go to that blacksmith and then repair my sword, and then we'll do a Twitter thing.
Twitter.
Somebody tweeted at me that the only graphical mod they know is there's a mod that makes the picture of the painted world turn into a picture of Kramer from Seinfeld.
I saw that somewhere. I forget. But yeah,
That's awesome.
So awesome.
That is really good.
Darksouls.nexusmods.com. You could turn the crow into a seagull.
No, that's dumb. I want a
Excuse
map
me?
editor.
Bullshit, that's dumb. That's awesome.
No, that's dumb.
I want to see. Gaben is my shield. The greatest history of shields in Dark Souls.
You can get Gaben?
Yeah,
I'm excited for
your
that.
shield, man.
All right, this dude, talk to me. Repair equipment. I gotta repair the Uchi katana. It's scumbag.
Gucci katana, man.
It's not a Gucci katana.
It's made by Gucci.
Look at the handle. Maybe there's a nice pattern on it.
I guarantee it.
So I'm gonna go back to that bonfire, rest up, and then that's gonna be it for Dark Souls. I'm gonna jump into a Twitter, ask me anything. I gotta make my way back. So that was a productive Dark Souls stream.
That was really productive. You accomplished what I did in like. Actually, I didn't even do half of this.
So from here on out, though, every stream of this is just going to be invasions?
I think so, yeah.
All right.
But I'll try to mix it up. I love the grinding on these rails like Tony Hawk.
Nice.
It takes practice, man. It's not as easy as it looks. Yeah, you know, I'll invade in probably different areas. Like, I don't know. I mean, at level 44, that's probably I could even get away with like invading in lower on Deadburg. I think.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe it'd be a stretch.
Definitely Quelaag. I could probably get some action. Sen's Fortress. People are usually like level 40, 50 there if they're on their first try. But it's kind of cheesy invading Sen's Fortress with this like armor set because they can't possibly have anything this good.
And you can like fall on them from the rafters and really piss them off.
Yeah, like invading in the puzzle areas of Sen's Fortress is awesome. You get some sweet cat and mouse chases.
I find it very entertaining. I think those were some of my favorite videos that you did for that.
All right, so I'm gonna. What's my trivia time? Scene 6. There you go. I guess we're gonna have TweetDeck up. But I'm gonna change that. I'm gonna roll OG Twitter.
Original gangster.
So if you're basically the way this works again, if it's your first time following me, or you know, being part of a stream here. Essentially, ask me anything on Twitter. You can follow me at the link that you can see on your screen right now. And I will literally, basically answer any question that you can provide. I might not answer it in great detail, but I'll answer nonetheless. And as always, Josh and Nick, feel free to jump in whenever there's something that you feel is particularly relevant. You're not stepping on my toes.
All right.
Oh.
Okay, so let's just make sure.
What size shoe do you wear?
What size shoe do I wear?
Yeah.
Like a 12, 13?
It's pretty good. It's bigger than mine.
Yeah, it's pretty big.
I mean, thank you.
That's Ask Me Anything, right?
Alright, so the Ask Me Anything officially starting right now. Let's see where the first question is here. What do you do with codes that are never claimed? Unfortunately, I never know when the codes are not claimed. I just never get a response. So it's not. I'd have to like manually check every single code, which I'm not going to do. So they just go unclaimed, and there's no way that I know to do anything better about that. Thank you, Elijah Wayneth. You always make me smile too. Thanks for the shout out, Canadians Unite. Anyway, is there advice you can give me for Dark Souls like starting gear? Starting gear doesn't really matter all that much. If you're playing through for the first time, Knight and Warrior are pretty solid because they give you shields that block 100% damage. Other than that, though, obviously, you can see from the comments, maybe I'm not the right guy to be asking for Dark Souls loadout advice.
If you want to cheese it a little bit, at the very beginning of the game, you can go grab that Firekeeper's Soul from down in the ruins, and you can also go grab a shield if you get the Master Key at the beginning. It's the Crest Shield, I think, over by Valley of Drakes.
See, this guy knows what he's talking about.
Quick stuff.
I should check Skype for a second. Maybe Fox was messaging me. No, he wasn't.
I hate that guy.
I guess he's not in for today's stream. He will be eventually, though. He's probably playing SimCity right now if it's unlocked. Okay.
Probably.
Grey's Anatomy, NL, why don't you play me anymore? I thought we had something. I still love you.
Another one.
There's too many, man. I love it. Okay. When did you start YouTube and how did you get big? I officially started posting like gameplay videos in fall of 2010, and I got big through basically being first to the gate for some indie games that got surprisingly big and ranking high in searches. Would you do proper duels with fans sometimes? Yeah, like absolutely. That's something that I could definitely work out for the stream. Which sounds better, Chair Factory, Mini Michael Phelps, or SP Hardcore logo for my next Saving Progress animation?
Chair Factory.
I think Chair Factory sounds
Yeah, I
pretty
like
good.
Chair Factory.
I'm intrigued by Mini Michael Phelps as well, but... Are you going to bring back FTL? If so, when? Probably not, but if there's some DLC, I would get back into it. But I don't know if there's ever going to be DLC. I think that train has sailed. How does it feel being the only Canadian who likes soccer? I'm not the only Canadian who likes soccer. But, it feels good, I guess. I don't know. You guys like soccer?
Alright. It's okay, I guess.
Yeah, it's okay.
6
Jake,
out of
Generic White Kid, says it's not the Gucci katana, it's the Louis Vuittona.
All right, that's a different twist on it.
How's your day so far, good sir? Pretty good, pretty good. I went to bed really late last night, so I woke up pretty late. I've just been basically freebasing coffee the whole time.
Free balling.
Yeah, Tom Petty's B-side, freebasing coffee. Where's
Said
Kate?
ball.
Kate's at school. She's going to be home fairly soon, which is why I'm ending the stream, actually. Any reason why you didn't get any of the Boss Soul weapons? Quaylog's Fury Sword is pretty good. The other Boss Soul weapons aren't really that good most of the time. I guess the Moonlight Butterfly one is decent. It basically destroyed me. But that's why. Because I know my wheelhouse, and I stick within it. That's the reason I do anything in Dark Souls. That's why I still have Estus +0. Are you going to have any more developers on your streams in the future? Absolutely. If you missed it, the first half hour of the stream, I had the guys from Delver's Drop in here. And that was really cool to be able to talk to them, play their game, and ask them questions about it. You can check that out in the VOD if you're interested. They have a lot of big plans for that game, which I'm excited for. Will you stream the Dark Souls expansion content? Maybe. I mean, I have a character kind of in that vicinity now, so it might be worth giving it a try eventually. If you could make a new item and boss for the Binding of Isaac, what would they be? I'm hoping, fingers crossed, I think there's like a 10% chance there will be like a Northern Lion item in Rebirth.
Oh
Whoa.
man, that's amazing.
I haven't talked to Ed about it, but there's a chance, I think. I don't know. Maybe wishful thinking.
I'll be
Dottie
psyched
Combs
for that.
says, why didn't you read my message? You can tweet it right here, Dottie Combs, and I'll read it now. Will you be making a Delver's Drop playthrough when it's released? You know, that's something I'll tackle in October, I guess. Can you collaborate with me on some game? I think you might remember me from the Fraps question. I'm going to say no to that because I always say no to like blind collaboration requests. No offense meant, but I don't have that kind of time. When does Josh do his Dark Souls streams? You should follow him on Twitter, twitter.com/jsmith_OTI.
It's usually on Saturdays
Saturdays, so don't even follow
when I
him.
don't have like shit to do like ever. It's like my hangover fuel. Keeps me
There you
going.
Why did you stop playing Happy Wheels? It's a fun game. It's a little overdone, though. What do you think about Screamo music? You know, cool. Listen to whatever you want. Can I get a free code, please? No. Yes. Try parrying spammers when invading. It's so satisfying. I don't think I've ever parried an invader successfully.
Latency.
Yeah, exactly. It's harder than PvE because there's that whole latency thing to account for. What size gloves are you? One size fits all? Has Kate ever made you read her the 50 Shades of Grey? No. Fruit Loops or Fruity Pebbles? Fruit Loops. All right.
Wait, Fruity Pebbles or Fruit Loops?
Yeah.
Fruity Pebbles. Yeah,
You're crazy,
definitely.
man.
I
hate the aftertaste of Fruity Pebbles, but like the first time enjoyment, yeah, Fruity Pebbles.
Reese's Puffs. That's my option. I'm adding that.
Hey, I got a Tomb Raider code.
Dude, you gotta get the cinnamon. No, not Captain Crunch, peanut butter. Super good.
Oh yeah, that's pretty good too.
Yeah,
Excuse me?
Talking
peanut
about
butter
cereal.
Captain Crunch.
Captain
I said
Crunch cuts
Reese's
the roof of your
Puffs.
mouth, man. I eat my cereal dry.
You do. That's weird. I don't like that.
I can't handle Captain Crunch. Oatmeal Crisp, Cash and Goleen Crunch.
Yeah, I remember you did the whole cat. Do you still eat cashew?
I like it, man. It's supposedly healthy, but I don't even care.
It's been like 10 years since you've been eating that shit, man.
It's Sugar Crisp, basically. I like it.
And you're Sugar Crisp.
Will you do a Let's Look at God of War Ascension? Probably not. Also, docking invasions.
Yeah, you could.
Do you like kittens? Of course. Did you get good grades in high school? I guess so. You need to have at least a 90% average if you want to be a YouTube Let's Player.
It's true.
Yep.
Wow. That's a lot of questions.
Wait, I didn't hear the question.
I can't even keep a straight face.
If you're going to sit down and have your favorite meal, what would it be? Pussy. No.
Oh, that was so good.
That was really good.
It wasn't that good.
It was pretty good.
I don't know, man. don't know. I haven't thought of a favorite meal in a long time. I haven't thought about favorite color, favorite meal, or what I did on summer vacation since I was in middle school. Have you ever
Yeah,
checked
to
out
write
the
an
Saving
essay.
Progress community podcast that spawned on the forums? No, I have not. Is it possible to do some live stream Saving Progress Arena? Definitely.
Yes.
Where are you most ticklish? Armpits.
Knees. Back of the knees.
Back
That's
of the
just
knees is bad.
big.
Armpits. Stomach.
I'm not ticklish.
You can, if someone asks you if you're ticklish, I'm stealing this joke from a comedian, but there's no right answer. If you say no, they're gonna tickle you to test you. If you say yes, they're gonna tickle you to get one in on you.
Yeah.
Try to tell your German fans somehow they can watch the streams using ProxyTube. That's illegal. I would never recommend that you do that just to watch me. Have you
Wink.
ever had any YouTube beef? No, is it as good as Kobe beef? Can I
Yum.
see your nipples? Maybe through my shirt if it's really cold out.
You get Fox's nipples are on the internet. Just
Yeah, I searched J Smith
They are.
OTI, and the fourth result on image search is a shirtless picture of Mike.
What are you doing searching me for?
I was searching
J.
you
Smith.
for a picture for the Showdown Effect thumbnail.
All right.
I had this happen too, and I don't even know why I was.
Wow, Fox is really. His four. You should see his sixth picture. If you thought the fourth was. Wow.
How do I get back at my mom without shoving pizza crust up my butthole? Live well, man. The best revenge is living well.
Good
What
luck.
city were you born in? Kingston, Ontario. When are Josh's live streams? Who cares?
Saturdays.
Will you ever do Isaac on the live stream? Probably at some point. I miss you too, Thornforge. Northern Lion, why did you stop playing Dota? P.S. What do you think of my profile picture? It's anti-mage and he says no supports. Yeah, that sucks. I mean, the picture's good, but, someone just... I stopped playing Dota because I got too frustrated with it. Hope you didn't get too attached to TweetDeck. I'm not clicking that link right now, but that worries me. What does the link say? Twitter to drop TweetDeck for Air, Android, and iOS. Oh, man.
Wow.
What? Oh wait,
That
no.
was
That
quick.
I don't care. Just use regular Twitter for
Yeah, exactly.
when you're on your phone. You only use TweetDeck on Chrome.
How famous do I gotta be on your live streams? I mean, you're kind of on it right now. Why do you say believe you
There you
me
go.
instead of believe me like a normal person? I think believe you me is like a more antiquated style of saying it.
It's distinguished.
Yeah, it's like an old school
It's
style.
like what the British say.
Exactly. It just
character.
adds like an air of sophistication, if you will. Tell me you love me, please. Thanks. I love you. Kate, what are you doing here? That's not Kate. What's your favorite soccer team? Since I live here now, I'm gonna say the Whitecaps, but
But it's Manchester.
You're I do follow Manchester City as well. Josh's live streams are when?
Saturdays ish. Just subscribe to the Twitch and then you'll get automatic updates on when I'm live. But
Other-
mostly Saturdays. I might do some weekday shows depending on how much of a good backlog that I have on my YouTube videos.
Correct. Other than PAX, do you plan on visiting the U.S. anytime? I want to go to E3. I'm going to see if I get press access for that, and I'll definitely be at PAX Prime because it takes place like down the street from Vancouver.
Wow.
Apart from that, I don't have any plans, but maybe, who knows?
You're gonna hang out with me someday.
Yeah, especially if you come to Vancouver. Will you ever
Right.
defeat your arch nemesis, Southern Tiger? Definitely. Where's Saving Progress? It's right here, man. You ever gonna bring
Will you?
back Kerbal Space Program? Probably not. Favorite Dark Souls weapon and shield? Lightning Uchigatana, Silver Knight shield. You guys have any preferences on that?
I don't even know. I like the Estus. The Estus. It sucks for bosses, but
S-Doc.
Yeah, the S-Doc.
I like the Estus too.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
like the
it's pretty
Estus
good
too.
sword.
The S-Doc it's terrible for bosses, but it's super. I don't know. The feel of it just makes sense to me.
And Fury Sword and Silver Knight Shield. Simple.
Silver Knight shield is dope, man. I love that. I use that every
Really
single
good.
time.
I use the Boulder Shield.
Yeah, it's okay too.
Yeah.
You should use the Shodel for your invasions to get around people's shields. That's probably a good idea. Will you try out Demon Souls? Probably not. Have Pixelscopic made any more games beside Delver's Drop? I don't think so. It's fine. I'm glad. Isaac, Item Northern Lions Coffee Maker. How does the wind feel on your head? Pretty good. How much money would it take for you to suck a dude's dick?
Wow.
Good question. I don't really want to think about it right now, but there's probably an amount. Why do you play Dark Souls like you do Binding of Isaac? Skilled but lazy and forgetting how things work. Why you gotta be a dick, James Medeiros? I don't know, man.
What?
I just exited the cutscene when you died, so couldn't move. Also, don't put your back to Super Smo. Oh, Dottie comms. I see. Oh, he couldn't move when he was... I see. What is your favorite Northern Lion story? 50 Shades of Grey. What is the most surprising country people watch your videos from? I got some Lithuanian fans. That's a little surprising for me. And, okay, last ones. When will your next stream be? Wednesday, same time, 3 p.m. PST, 6 p.m. final time. 6 p.m. EST start, I guess. Okay, this is the last questions here. It's going on too long. Okay, here we are. Can you start doing Let's Reads? No, because I'm worried about A,
Copyright.
a lot of people will be like, what the fuck is this? And B, copyrighted material. Do you still play any Dota 2? No. Top half or bottom half Spider? Bottom half Spider, unfortunately. Will you possibly need someone to help you summon in Dark Souls? I can help you. I just bought Dark Souls on the PC. Unfortunately, you're about a day too late. Because now, you might see me invading your game. Sucks for you. Hey, you think you could do some live streaming time where you offer yourself up to summon? Shit can get crazy real fast. I would, but it's not really engaging content because you spend time just waiting around to be summoned, which sucks. I spammed on accident. That's okay. Where's Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance? My HD PVR is still broken. Do you read books? I've read books before. Why did you now start making many live streams but not before? Here's the thing. I think live streaming is, I'm not going to say the wave of the future, but I think the audience is hungry for live content in addition to like pre-recorded content. So I wanted to get into this. Basically, I want to be great at live streaming in like a year. And in order to do that, I got to put in my dues right now. It's not great yet. It's getting there, sort of. I want to get zanier and more professional, if that makes any sense. So I'm putting in the time right now and, you know, growing an audience, growing a following for these live content things, and then eventually, hopefully, we'll be able to do some cool stuff. Anyway. Definitely, today was a good step forward. Every live stream has had progress. Like, you know, first getting people on was a big deal, like getting you guys on. Making so I can hear the audio was a big step. Now having developers on, you know, it's working.
Going fast, actually.
Yeah, definitely.
Exactly. Can someone please fertilize all these eggs around here? Looking at you, Josh.
I'll do it.
You'll do it.
If you give me an egg, I'll, do what I gotta do.
Will you do a Demon Souls walkthrough? No. Will you ever do my Isaac Challenge run? The Northern Lion drinking game involves you drinking every room you take damage. Probably not, because that would, like, ruin the rest of my day.
I'll do it.
Josh will do it, that's for sure. Favorite kind of music? I don't know, old school hip-hop. Are you going to play SimCity? Yes. How were you so good at Super Meat Boy? Lots of practice. Can we get back together sometime, baby? I had fun with you. Heart, 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 heart. Yes. No. Greetings from your Brazilian fans. Can you teach me how to be as awesome as you? Northern Lion followed me. I don't know what to say about that.
Wait, what?
This is like another Northern Lion.
Oh.
Do you ever play FIFA? I have. Any Don't Starve content planned? Not really. What should we do after practice tonight? Practice for what? It's not fucking saving progress without Michael Scumbag. Then you tweet Michael Scumbag. I invited him on the stream, man. Verify it through third parties. Okay.
Oh, I don't like the fake Northern Lion. That's just Northern Lion. Oh wait, no, that's just his name.
It's just his name. I thought the exact same thing, and I'm like, man, you gotta get his tag.
Yeah. I was like, whoa.
In
Super
any
not
case,
cool.
that's gonna do it. This stream has gone on long enough. Just want to pimp myself very quickly. You know, if you're watching this, you're probably already subscribed to me. Make sure to follow me on Twitter. I tweet inane nonsense all the damn time, as these guys can definitely verify. The answers, ignore the tweet answers in the trivia time here, but twitter.com/NorthernLionLP. I think we just crossed 12,000 followers today. What are we at now?
Wow.
12,115.
Yeah.
Cool by me.
That's pretty wild.
You know, building up my clout score. You know, I'd appreciate it if you follow me if you're interested in that sort of thing. If you're interested in uploads or my opinions on things, or you want to contact me, you have any questions, that's the easiest way to reach me. Twitter.com/NorthernLionLP. I'm going to give you guys the send-off here. Here's the subscription links for Nick and Josh, and you guys can pimp yourselves out.
Good, Nick.
Alright, so if you want to check out a lot of freaking cool indie games, visit me over on YouTube at www.youtube.com/RocklySmile. If you want to follow me on Twitter, there's @RocklySmile, and I also have a website, which is indie-impressions.com. You're up, Josh.
Hey everybody, JSmithOTI. You can find me at youtube.com/JSmithOTI. You can also find me on Twitter, which is a good time, JSmith_OTI. And then if you want to see me stream, you can follow me on twitch.tv/JSmithOTI. The important thing about Twitch, if you subscribe to me, you'll get like email updates on when I go live. Usually it's Saturdays right now, but I do want to get into, maybe some weekday things if I have time, but I have no idea. But yeah, you subscribe to that, you'll get automatic updates, which is cool stuff.
I got that sweet app for my phone, so that way when you go live, it actually just buzzes. It's really handy.
There you go. You get the Twitch app for your phones. Phone apps.
Thank you guys for joining me.
Thank you for having
us.
Make sure to check out their channels. We've been doing a lot of collaborations lately, and we'll continue to do so. Maybe even more, because they're going to have the Nazi Zombie Army code now. But
Oh man, that's super fun.
Zombies.
Can't wait.
Gonna zombie on your
5
nuts.
seconds, man. That's a Madonna song.
Wait, really?
No.
No.
In any case, yeah, make sure to subscribe to those guys. Thank you again, even though they're not here, to the dudes from Pixelscopic who came on to pimp Delver's Drop. Again, if you want to check out Delver's Drop, you can take a look at this little splash right here, which I'll leave up for just a second. They passed their Kickstarter goal today, so that project is indeed getting funded. Now they're just working on stretch goals. In particular, I think people are going to want it to get to like 85,000, so that there's going to be a Linux version. People seem interested in that. But in any case, yeah, thank you to Ryan and Ryan for joining me, Ryan, on the stream. And there's Nick and Josh again. But again, yeah, thanks for watching. I'm going to stop the stream now.
Bye, everybody.
Later.